What we do here is go back. What we do here is go back.
Yo, what's up, man? This your boy Demetrius with the PPP Panthers Prime Podcast, man. How y'all doing? Shout out to y'all, man. Hey, horrible loss today from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, man. Hey, the one thing I can say is it wasn't Bryce Young's fault. Yeah, it wasn't Bryce Young's fault, but we're going to talk about whose fault it was today. Yo, what's going on, man? Howard, what's up, man? Good to see you, man. I'm missing a couple comments here, but we're going to get through it. What's going on, Eternal 252, man? What's up, man? Squad down. What's going on, man? Tim, I don't know which game you saw, because I saw Canellis not use the best back that he had. You know, he did some good things, but this defense, man, this defense is atrocious. Defense is horrible, man. Adios, Evero. Evero's out of here. He's gone, baby. He's gone, man. Eternal, what's up, man? He said even if Evero go, the personnel still suck. Why would the personnel stay if Evero goes? That gotta make sense sometimes, man. Come on, man. Dave Canellis better take a new defensive coordinator. Facts. That's what we're gonna talk about, man. Let's get into this real quick, yo. All right, so bad game today from the Carolina Panthers. Of course, with so many injuries, you know, on both sides of the ball, J.C. Horn not playing, Caleb Farley getting cooked 2 times by Mike Evans, Mike Jackson always in a trail position when it comes down to, you know, covering a wide receiver. I mean, we just don't got decent personnel out there right now to do what we need to do, man. You know, I'm not too sure why Canellis didn't feature Mike Boone over Raheem Blackshear running back. That kind of threw me for a loop. I didn't understand that at all, especially considering the fact that when he did come into the game, finally in like the third quarter, you know, he was knocking out like 6-7 yards per carry. So I don't know what the thinking was behind that, but you know, it is what it is. Yeah, all you fans talking about new quarterback, y'all have no. I'm telling you, and all the disrespect, please, all the disrespect. I'm not gonna say no disrespect. You guys don't know what y'all talking about. Y'all don't. You don't know what you're talking about. Bryce Young, you know, great passes today. I really did like the 2 minute drill that got us in the field goal range to try to get us up to 17 points in the game. We Eddie Pinheiro, man, just Eddie Pinheiro couldn't do nothing with it. Unfortunately, man, the Panthers went down 40. What was it, 48-49 to 14? Hey, man, you gotta attribute that to a couple things. Bryce Young didn't turn the ball over. Bryce Young was dotting it up down the field, man. Um, I mean, hey, Excel missed a wide open pass that was thrown to him, man. I mean, what do you expect? The offensive line was beat up. We had someone outside of Moton today. I believe it was Josh, if I'm not mistaken. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I was kind of going back and forth between that and also Church. So I think it was Josh Neiman that was playing the right tackle position. But just some stuff, man. Just bad players, man. Just bad players, man. I don't. Oh, Mike Boone was battling an illness. That's why he wasn't playing like that. Okay, okay. All right, all right, all right. Well, hey, yeah. We don't need another quarterback. I don't know what y'all talking about. Bryce didn't. Bryce did not play bad today. Um, yeah, he didn't play bad today. He didn't turn the ball over. It was a clear connection between him and Adam Thielen today. Hey, two touchdowns in the air, over 200 yards passing. I ain't got no problem with Bryce Young. Plus, that moved us down on the draft board today to around 7. So, hey, I'm not gonna lie. I'm cool with Bryce Young not playing the rest of the season out. I'm cool with it. If they do play him, that's fine, whatever. But I mean, heck, season's over now. Season's over now. But Bryce Young is our clear quarterback going forward. You know, it was. I'm cool with what I saw today. Only reason why I'm saying that is because I knew we had a lot of injuries, man, all over the ball, and the Carolina Panthers were already. I mean, thank God we won against the Cardinals last week. I mean, my goodness, we put the Cardinals between the rock and the hard place, and we came out on top. But so many injuries. J.C. Horn out, Moten out. Josie Jewell out. Having to depend on Windman and Wooten and stuff like that. I mean, come on. I mean, this once I saw the injury report, I knew that it wasn't going to be good. But I did expect for us to go ahead and really, use Mike Boone, but Mike Boone was sick today. So I mean, hey, we'll see tonight. Atlanta is playing the Washington Commanders. I think the Commanders may have their number. And if that's the case, I think that the Bucs are going to come up out the South because they play New Orleans next week. I think that's a surefire win for them. Um, Draft positions looking better. We're now at 7. I expect that to go down even more over the next week. Also, Evero. Uh, after this performance today, I think that this is the nail in the coffin. I think Evero's gone. I don't think Evero is. I don't think Evero returns back as our DC man. Not after this right here. And I know that we had a lot of players missing, but man, I mean, just playing off the ball, allowing Mike Evans just to chop up Caleb Farley. I mean, it was just today on the defensive side of the ball was pretty bad. The three and outs, the three consecutive three and outs. When I sit back and I think about it, two of them early on were like just protection issues. You know, protection issues. Um, I didn't really see any like bad decisions from Bryce Young. Maybe up until like the early or late third quarter, one or two that I can think of, maybe in the fourth, but that's all. I mean, that's really because the pocket really was collapsing on him, man. And this shows why, man. And I know you guys sit here and say, you know, we need to we shouldn't have to put so much around a guy or whatever for him to succeed. Man, listen, ain't no quarterback succeeding when you got pressure coming in his face immediately. All right, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna work. Your offensive line is your protection. So if they can't handle simple stunts, they can't handle the defensive tackle, running a stunt on them and going straight up the middle on them. I mean, what do you what do you want, man? I mean, what can you ask for? You feel me? So yeah, I don't see really why I don't see really why so many fans are like throw Bryce out. You guys love having to try to find a quarterback, bro. Y'all love trying to do that stuff, man. Bryce Young is our quarterback going forward, whether you guys like it or not. It's just that's just what it is, man. He's shown enough that whether you like it or not, he's gonna be here. Yeah, whether you like it or not, he's gonna be here. Whether you like it or not. Hold on, Nick. Hold on, Nick. Hold on right quick, Nick. Let me see here. Hang tight, Nick. Hang tight, Nick. Hang tight, Nick. All right, there we go. I'm good now. Nick, Tri-State, what's up, baby?
Yo, what
What's
up?
up, man?
So, man, where to start, dog?
Hey,
Where
I'm
to
gonna be honest
start?
with you, man. I'm gonna be honest with you, Nick. I mean, I know. Listen, this was a horrible loss, bro.
Yeah,
This was a
flat.
horrible loss. But like, I'm gonna tell you one thing, man. I see a lot of people trying to pin it on Bryce. You can't pin this on Bryce, man. You can't pin this on Bryce. This defense was horrible. Bryce ain't turned the ball over, man. You know, and plus our draft position got better. So I don't know what all the fuss is about,
How can you pin it on Bryce when the defense allowed almost 500 yards?
bro. That's what I'm saying, man.
Baker Mayfield had as much completions as much touchdowns. He had 5 touchdowns and 5 incompletions the whole game. All right.
Exactly.
The only winner today was J.C. Horn. Let me tell you why. When contract time comes up,
Yeah, hey, that's
when
true.
you feel me, he could use this game as like, hey, we were bad. They were at least average with him on the field, and the pass yards per game shows for that. With him off the
Yeah.
field, we are the worst pass defense in the league. So we're the worst pass defense and the worst run defense with him not on the field.
Mm-hmm.
So, um, yeah, dog. I mean, to pin this on Bryce, I mean, he didn't have the best game, but I saw him, poised in the pocket and he was maneuvering and he made some nice throws. Granted, early on he had some big 3-and-outs, and I think that may have hurt us, because the first drive was great, but then the next three were awful. If
Yeah,
I'm not
man.
mistaken, the next two drives after the first one, we went 3-and-out right away. Boom, boom.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think it was three and outs in a row.
Yeah, and I think it showed because I think at halftime we only had 6 minutes of time of possession out of the 30
Yeah,
minutes, six or seven
yeah,
minutes
I think we totaled at 19 minutes
total
of
possession.
possession. Total
Yeah,
possession was
that's
19 minutes, man.
you're not gonna win games when I guarantee you right now. If you look back at the league, the history of the league, The team with 19 minutes out of the 60, I guarantee you their winning percentage is less than 2%,
Yeah,
1%. It's probably zero. But you get what I'm going at. You feel me? Like, yeah, to put this on Bryce, like, that's too much, bro. The defense was horrible. Bucky Irving
horrible,
tore
bro.
us up. Baker Mayfield, like I just said, he had as much incompletions as touchdowns. Like, what?
Yeah,
People be trying to just hate on Bryce, and I think that's what's making me become more of a fan of him, low key, because I see what our own fans are trying to like break it like completely. Like, how can you blame this on Bryce?
right.
What can you say about Bryce? Could his completion percentage been a little better? Absolutely. Could he have completed maybe 2 or 3 more throws? Sure. But what quarterback's perfect, bro? It makes every single throw. What you expecting Tom Brady already? Like, relax.
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah, man. And you know what, man? This goes to show that the Panthers have to get some depth also on the offensive line because
Mm-hmm.
without Moten, I mean, bro,
Yeah.
bro, listen, this was crazy, man. The pressure that was getting to Bryce on a 4-man pressure shouldn't have done what it was doing. But I got to give it to Todd Bowles, man, because the coverage downfield, he played a lot of cover too, man. A lot of cover two today, yo. And that, like,
In my opinion, bro, it showed the experience of the Buccaneers organization knowing what Canales wants to run.
hmm
Because at the end of the day, it's an X and O game, bro. They know what Canales wants to do. They had him there for the whole. He was there last year preaching all these words, so they know what he's trying to do offensively. So it's much
yeah,
easier for him to game plan. He's gonna need to, as a first year head coach now. I think this game with the Bucs, especially, is gonna show him like, yo, he needs to come with some extra shit for the Bucs next year.
yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, yeah. I mean, yes, listen. Next year, scouting, we went ahead and we fired. I think now,
Evero might be
opposed.
gone.
Oh, listen. Evero's gone, but what I think that this allows now, with Dan Morgan firing all the scouts from the past regime, and us getting new scouts, Dan Morgan's eye on the situation, fully. Second year as a GM, bro. I think that we're going to be in a better position. There's going to be a lot of moves that has to be made. Some of your favorite players may not be here, which I
Yep.
think that's good because we're getting younger now. And like,
There's a
I
lot of players' contract expiring this year, bro.
oh yes, it's a lot of them.
All
It's a
of our
lot of them.
safeties, Nick Scott, Sam Franklin, Xavier Woods, and Jordan Fuller, all expiring contracts.
hmm
All.
All of
All.
them. All of them.
It's going to be real interesting this offseason.
Teflon
Like you
Twan,
said.
you said Unc 22 was looking for PPP. Hey, baby, I was in the chat earlier. Yeah, I was in the chat earlier. Yeah, I was in the chat. Yeah, I was in the chat. Hey, but I will say this, man. When it comes down to this defense, I think Bucky Irvin had what almost 180 yards. Was it like
Bro,
that?
he torched us, bro. They had 500 yards on us.
At
And
500
people want to
yards,
blame
bro.
Bryce Young? Like, what type of crap is that? You feel me? Like, damn, they hate him so goddamn much. So
Bro,
much, bro. They want him to fail so bad. Our own people throwing stones at our quarterback.
hey
That's
man,
crazy.
hey. Every
Talking
game
about
when
it's
we
Bryce Young's fault.
Every game that we do not win, they come out the woodwork, man. They come out the woodwork, yo, and they be on Bryce's neck, bro. And it's like, all right, that's cool. I mean, I saw some improvement today, especially with that 2-minute drill, at least getting us in the field goal range. You know what I mean? So, hey, man, I'm not saying I'm cool with a loss, but when I look at it in totality, I'm like, all right, cool. We lost this game. A game in which, after looking at injuries, it was going to be hard to win, But looking forward into the future, like it's we can't go nowhere but
Brother,
up.
they had over 550 yards of total offense on us, and people are trying to blame Bryce. They
Hey,
had over 550 yards of total offense, and Baker had as many touchdowns as incompletions. But it's
yeah,
Bryce's fault we lost the game. Are y'all
yeah,
kidding me right now?
Yeah. I
That
mean,
is
and yo,
crazy.
I don't understand why Excel. I'm gonna wait for the all 22 to come out before I make my comment on that. Ex, Excel was a waste of a pick, bro.
I wouldn't say a waste, bro. That's hard to say, bro. A waste is crazy.
A
It's too
waste,
early,
bro.
bro. Just like if we can't play both sides, bro. Just like we said it was early on Bryce last year. Let the kid go through his growing pains. Let him watch his film throughout the whole season. Let him progress throughout the offseason. Let's see what happens second year. It's too early. The kid got way too much God given ability.
Yeah, man.
But I hear you. Don't get me wrong. Me and you were talking Matt Ladd McConkey talk way before, and he over here breaking NFL records and stuff.
Yeah, and going crazy. The freaking Chargers are in the doggone playoffs, aren't they?
Yeah,
The
yeah,
heck?
yeah.
And nobody wanted Harbaugh.
Yeah, how jokes on everyone else, bro.
Yeah,
I
Harbaugh
don't
took
know
them
why
boys
we
straight
wouldn't
to
go
the
get Jim
playoffs, man.
Harbaugh. Yeah.
Yeah,
And look, he ain't
yeah,
do nothing. And what did he do, right? Look what he did with their first round. He drafted offensive lineman. He ain't do nothing sexy with it.
yeah.
He ain't go crazy.
You got old boy, man, JPJ.
No, Joe Walt.
Yep,
Joe
yep.
Walt, who's probably going to be an all
Yeah, yeah,
pro.
yeah, 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 yeah. Joe Walt, my bad. Joe Walt. Joe Walt.
Howie say he need the link too.
Yeah, I see Howie. Tell Howie sit tight. I got Howie.
Yeah,
Hey, tell him sit tight. I got him. Yeah, shoot, it's a good Sunday. I ain't gonna be on here long. I'm gonna give it to him. Hey, it ain't even been 30 minutes yet. Dang. Let me do my talk.
Hey,
You
I'll
feel
tell
me?
you one thing, PPP. The defense needs a complete overhaul from
A
the fort.
complete
You got
overhaul.
just everything. Just start from scratch, bro. Just bring back Derek Brown, Jason. Just go off. You fire the D coordinator. You bring back Derek Brown, J.C. Horn, Trevin Wallace, re-sign Mike Jackson. All
Hmm.
right.
I don't know about Mike Jackson,
Ashawn
bro.
Robinson could be a cap casualty. I need to see what happens, but if we could cut him and save 5-6 million, do it. I'm saying start completely from scratch, bro.
Yeah, I don't know about Mike Jackson. And it could be scheme. It could be scheme. The reason why Mike Jackson to me isn't as good as he should be because he's always in a trail position unless for some reason there's a breakdown that the wide receiver's doing, like almost like last week when Marvin Harrison, ran that route instead of leaning towards the inside or shading inside, he just kind of went back out to like the to curl towards the outside, and Mike Jackson was able because he's already 10 freaking yards already off the ball anyway. So it was easy for him to, bat that ball down. But what happens in situations like today when you got to play Mike Evans? You know what I mean? And Mike Evans is a
Cooks you.
guru, is a
It cook you.
guru in
Yeah.
zone. If you play zone on Mike Evans,
He's
he's
gonna
gonna
find the
kill
soft
you.
spot. Yeah, he's gonna find it.
Yeah,
He's gonna find it, and he's gonna sit right there in the soft spot, and he's in the zone. He's gonna catch it.
yeah, man. He said Mike is top 10 in breakups in the league. Yeah, because they rarely throw on us. That's why he's top 10. They really throw on us. So the small percentage that they do throw
I
on us,
like I like
he
I
probably
like
do
Mike
all
Evans
right.
as a slot guy. He can't be outside. I like him in the slot. You have JC, and now you got to go get your second. You got to get your outside guy. Mike Jackson needs to move to the slot. Why? Because he's physical. He's a good tackler, and he's not scared to get physical. And you need your nickel cornerback to be physical and attack run lanes and stuff.
Yeah, man. We
So
we 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 really need a defensive overhaul. We need to
yeah.
figure out what we're going. We need to get Bryce Young another wide receiver. We need to
But the
draft from
offense,
both.
here's the thing with the offense with me, bro. Like, I'm cool with the offense. I know people want to, but I'm also banking on Bryce Young progressing and becoming better this offseason.
Right.
So, all the little flashes that we're seeing now, we might see a little more. We might, and let me emphasize the might, we might see more of it. You know what I mean? I saw some nice throws today, bro. That
Yeah,
throw to
nice
Thielen
throw.
for the touchdown was money.
Yeah, it
All his
was.
throws to Thielen today were money. And then
Yep.
he hit Coker's that 15-yarder to Coker was
15
nice.
yard to Coker, scrambling
That
in
was
the
a
pocket,
money. Yep,
finding Coker downfield. Yeah,
yep.
man. Yep. Yep.
So
I can see if Bryce Young fumbled the ball today, committed some interceptions. You know what I mean? He ain't did that. He didn't do that today. He didn't do it. It
listen,
was.
everyone's saying you would be cool with a mediocre offense, bro. It's y'all need to understand something. Y'all need to just accept the fact that Bryce is going to be our quarterback. That's David Tepper's guy. He's the billionaire. That's his first choice. That's his big first guy. That's his first choice. That's Bryce. Bryce is his guy. He wants him to
Yeah.
succeed. Therefore, he's going to give him the best opportunity to succeed. If we can go get T. Higgins, bro, and
Oh
then
man, listen.
or
And see,
Garrett Wilson, or
and,
Garrett
and, and
Wilson,
you said he did fumble today. Keep it. Hey, T Money. T Money. Let me ask you a question, T Money. Why did he fumble the ball today? Can anybody tell me why Bryce Young fumbled the ball today?
bro, 90% of quarterbacks would have fumbled that right there.
But what, Nick, what happened on that play?
I mean, if I say what I say, bro, it's you're giving Bryce an excuse. Da da da. The offensive lineman got
Got beat. Bryce Young is
ridiculously
looking.
fast.
Bryce Young is looking downfield to pass the ball, and right tackle got beat. What the heck? That's that's how I be
Yeah,
knowing. Like, up there, listen, man. If your right tackle get beat, that's just like me. That's just like in the Super Bowl with Mike Rimmer and Cam Newton. Newton looking downfield. Here go Von Miller beating Mike Rimmer. Bro, he just got beat. The quarterback's looking down the field to try to pass the ball. So hey,
yeah.
hey, what if that constitutes you making a QB change? Hey, y'all gonna be running through quarterbacks every game.
Hey, Prime, you saw that video I sent you, right? Where those dudes break
Nah,
down.
nah, yo, hey,
Okay,
the old number that you got, you gotta use this one that I just text you off of. That old one's gone.
all right, bet. But
Yeah.
I was watching these dudes and they were breaking down our offseason situation. There is a path. Granted, all these things need to happen, but there's a path where we could create damn near $70 million in cap space. I want everyone in the chat to understand this. There is a maximum. There's a situation at maximum where we can create 65 to 70 million in cap. So we're
Oh yeah.
projected at 30. That could get us to 100 million in cap. We could get to $100 million in cap. If we get $100 million in cap, there's absolutely a situation where you can get T. Higgins or Garrett Wilson, and you could at that point you could overpay for T. Higgins. You could offer him 29, 30 mil, and he'll accept right on the, and you'll still have 70 mil left over. And
Mm-hmm.
yo, there's some players in this free agency, bro.
Yeah.
Safety, it's Javon Holland's gonna be a safety. Fucking Trayvon Morig. You know, Jair Alexander might become available. So
Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you, Nick. Free agency is where we're gonna live at. It's where we're gonna live at. We're gonna eat real good in the free agency this year.
if we draft Ted McMillan in the first round, I'll be vexed. No funny shit. I'll be vexed.
I
I'll be
think I
so
think I,
pissed.
I think we go. I think we should go best player available defensively.
Defensively,
Defensively,
yeah.
if that's Travis Hunter, if that's Mason Graham, if
Abdul
that's
Carter.
Abdul Carter, whoever it may be up there at that point, we need to go ahead and go with him. And listen, that dude, the edge from Marshall, I love him even
Mike
more
Green.
now,
Mike
man.
Green.
I watched some more tape on that dude, man.
Yeah, he's a
Oh
beast.
my gosh, it's lovely, man. So I think what we need to do, because here's the thing about it, we need to get our minds away from drafting a quarterback. It ain't gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Bryce Young has shown us enough to where he's solidified as QB1 going next year. It may be a QB battle. Okay, that's cool. Bryce will probably win out, but we'll see. Our attention needs to be solely on what we're going to do to layer behind the starters that we got next year and get some better starters too. Shaq Thompson is gone. Ian Thomas is gone. I'm pretty sure Shy Tuttle. Do we got Shy Tuttle for one more year?
Yeah, man, and he might need to go. I'm while you're talking right now, I'm pulling up the over the cap situation to see what our situation is with him.
Yeah.
9.5 million cap hit on Shy Tuttle, bro.
Yeah, that was a waste. That was a waste of a free agency acquisition because he hasn't done nothing besides bat 2 balls or caused 2 fumbles in 2 years, and all that came in one game against Denver this year. So I mean, it was a waste, man. As Evero exits from Carolina,
Bro,
I
and we
think
can't cut him. We can't look at this. If
why we
we
can't
cut
cut
him,
him.
if we cut him post June 1st, it's a $4 million dead money hit, and it's zero money saved toward the cap.
$4 million
He's
is
he's
nothing though.
uncuttable. To $4 million debt, but like to carry $4 million in dead money and to not even gain money back, it's like I'd rather just have him as a rotational piece. He don't got to start, but he can come in certain situations. You
But
know,
how much is he owed though? Is the amount that he's owed more than what it would cost for us to let him go?
let me see.
Because if that's the case, I'm cool with cutting my losses if I'm going to save money overall with not paying someone that's not productive. Yeah, ain't no need to do that. He said Adam Thielen. Adam Thielen is not staying another year
Six
to
mil,
catch passes from
six
a
mil.
punk. Oh, okay.
Hey,
All right.
Slim. I like where Slim's going there with the I want DK Metcalf because
Yeah.
that's an
Mm-hmm.
interesting situation. Do they want to pay him? Because Jackson Smith and Jigba's a surgeons. You know what I mean? They might question their thing with DK. Like, they could just kick the can. They could trade DK maybe, and you don't got to think about paying a guy like JSN for a year or two.
Yeah. Yeah. We got to get a
Oh
number
man,
one
if we
wide.
got DK, bro, oh my god,
If we
oh
got
my
DK,
god, I'd lose my mind. I
that
would
would be
lose
good.
my mind. What?
That
That'd
that
be
would be
good. That would
good.
be amazing.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Yeah.
We'd
It's
have our
just
X. We'd have our number one
we'll,
receiver.
we'll have our X, bro. We'll have a big time catcher. We'll have a Megatron for Bryce Young in a sense. But
Yep.
it's all about like placement. Like, does DK Metcalf fit us?
But he fits Dave Canales. He's already played under Dave Canales' system, and he. Let's go
That's
look at his
right.
numbers. Let's go look
That's
at his
right.
numbers. Let's go look at his numbers when Dave Canales was offensive coordinator.
That's right. Hey, Slim, you're right about that. QJ Smith said, PP, do you still believe in Bryce? Yeah, I still believe in Bryce. I do. Bryce ain't done nothing today that causes us not to trust in him. What's up, be good? Is Bryce stripping? Hey, be good, you funny, man. Is Bryce Stripper Young still elite? Yeah, man. He has some elite passes today, man. Some good passes today. All 22 is gonna tell the story, when it comes down to some of those passes. Um, all 22 is gonna tell the story. Listen, man, how I don't want to argue today. I'm gonna be honest with you because you're gonna come up here and you're gonna say, I told you so, that
Yeah,
Bryce
Howie.
Young
Yeah,
can't
and
do
Howie,
nothing.
we can't hear that, Howie. The defense allowed over 550
Yeah,
yards, Howie.
yeah,
Understand
man.
that, my good brother.
I wanna I
550.
wanna I wanna have just a good conversation today, bro. I don't want to have that. I told you so. Bryce Young is trash. This, that, the other, bro. A lot of that stuff will air out in all 22. You know what I mean? We'll air that out in all 22. I'm gonna drop the link in a little bit. I'm gonna drop the link. Just give me a second, all right? Just give me a second. Just give me a second, all right? Yeah, just give me a second. Xavier Raccoon Hands Leggett gotta go. He
Raccoon hands.
yeah,
The QB still
man.
threw 2 touchdowns and he had over 200 yards eternal. Like, come
Hey,
on, guys.
hey, that's
You expected Bryce with no Chuba Hubbard to go out and throw for 400 yards. Like, y'all have unrealistic ass expectations. Y'all should
yeah,
really have some unrealistic expectations.
yep, yep,
550 yards of offense they had on us, bro.
bro.
What does Bryce
It's
Young have to do with that? Nothing. What does Bryce
nothing,
Young
bro.
have to do with Baker Mayfield having the same amount of touchdowns as incompletions?
Yeah, bro.
Come on, y'all. Like, really? God dang.
Yeah. Yeah,
I
man.
don't get it,
I'm
PvP.
right
I don't
with
get
you,
it.
bro.
I don't get it, bro.
Hey, man. Hey, man. Hey, man. For me, man, it's like, you know, Evero's defense is quote unquote a bend but don't break type of defense. But people have been breaking us and breaking us and breaking us and breaking us, bro. Like that screen past to Bucky Irvin, I saw nobody in the area that was able to even get to this dude. And I'm also LeBron Ray. When I found that play on all 22, I think that dude sold us today, bro. He had a clear tackle in the backfield and whiffed on it. It looked like on purpose. And I don't like that. I don't like that at all. When I get to all 22, I'm gonna find that play. Howard
Yes,
mad.
yes, Eternal 252. We scored 14 points, but we're not going to talk about
Howard
that.
mad. Howard, don't be
Tampa Bay
mad,
scored
Howard.
48. Tampa scored
Yeah.
48, dog.
48 points, bro. Yeah, 48 points. This defense is trash, and I hate
This
that.
defense is the problem. Granted, yes, I know. I'm not saying Bryce is elite. I'm not saying Bryce is the fixer. And is that Justin Jefferson? No. Okay, good. Whew, thank goodness. All right, but
Man,
I'm
shoot.
not saying Bryce is. I'm not saying Bryce is like he's the answer. This and that. But I know we have way more pressing needs than quarterback right now. I
Oh
would say
man, listen.
quarterback. I would say the entire defense is more of the need than the quarterback.
Yeah, yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Good show.
Yeah, Slim, silly for that. Caleb Farley should be getting his CDL.
Yo, I was like, bro, Mike Evans
Damn,
is picking on you
he
just like
is
he did
cooking him.
C.J. Henderson a couple
He
years ago,
needs
bro.
some milk. He needs some
Bro,
milk.
bro, I don't understand. And yo, did you notice that Canellis was a lot more seen visibly like vocal when the defense was on the field today?
Bro,
He he he
Evero might
he,
be
he
fired
really
tomorrow. I got a hot take.
bro, bro, I
Evero might
thought
be
about
fired
that
by
too,
tomorrow.
man. He might be
Evero might be
gone,
fired
bro.
by tomorrow. They might fire
He
him
might
tomorrow.
be, bro.
They might
He
be.
might be.
If
Yeah,
it,
he
if
might
if
be.
I'm the Carolina Panthers, the first thing I'm doing in the offseason, I'm getting it out the way. Re-sign J.C. Horn. You cannot let J.C. Horn go. I understand maybe letting him if you want to tag him, but why? The cornerbacks are getting
Well,
paid. That's a lot of money to tag someone, bro. That's going
well,
to be a lot of money. You could
I'm a,
sign him annually, maybe 17, 20 million, 17 to 20, but if you got to tag him, it's going to be just as much. So you might as
well.
well just
I'm gonna
re-sign him.
say this. I'm gonna say this, man. We're not really in a pressing need. Like we're not hurt if we don't sign JC, and it doesn't help us either to sign him that quick as well. You know, it kind of favors Carolina. Why? Because you don't really know what you're going to get out of JC Horn next year. Yeah, he played a lot, and I'm grateful for what he's done. But it's only been 1 year that he's played this amount of games. So I would hold off from throwing a bag at JC, and let's see until next year what we really got in JC Horn. You
He
feel
played
me?
three. He played 3 games, then 14, then 9, and now 15.
Yeah.
So, and that 9 was the back half. He was hurt. He got at the 14-game season, his second year. He got hurt at the end of the season. He came back, finished out the season. So he hasn't been hurt in the last 24 games available to play. He's played in all 24 games.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, maybe the question's not fully answered, but it's close to being answered. You know what I mean? Like he's been healthy. Feel me? He's been healthy, and I think he could have played today, but I think it was more precautionary. Like why? Why even risk it, bro? Why even
Yeah.
risk it? Why even risk putting him out there? There's no reason. God forbid he tears something at the end of the season. You know what I mean? Coach could get fired for something like that. God
Mm-hmm.
forbid. Think about it. If Dave Canales had J.C. Horn play, and let's say he tore his Achilles today, God forbid, Dave Canales might have gotten fired for that.
Oh yeah,
Low key.
Edge. What's up, Edge?
Yo, what's going on, PPV?
Nothing much. Edge, real quick. Are you the Edge that's on the 704 show as well?
Yeah.
What's up, man? How you doing, boss? I thought that was you.
Oh, what's going on, bro?
Nothing much, man. Talk to me, man. How you feel about the game, man? And what's your thoughts, man, on this team, bro?
This went exactly how I expected. I expected this. And the
Okay.
reason why I say I expected this is because one, we have no run game. And we hardly ever had a run game because we go down by a touchdown. Oh, we gotta abandon the run. We gotta put it in the kids' hands. Every time we put it in the kids' hands, this is exactly what you're gonna get. I'm sorry. This is exactly what you're gonna get. So
Okay.
here's the thing that needs to happen. All right. And this is for all the quarterback fans. All right. I'm gonna put it PG in put a PG in here. All right.
No.
This is all,
You ain't gonna be PG. Go ahead. Talk your talk, man. Talk your talk.
well, I am gonna put a PG because I got a little one in here.
Okay.
So I'm gonna put a PG just for the quarterback fans. All right.
Okay.
For all the quarterback fans out there, you guys talked about Chuba wasn't this. We this is why we don't overpay for an average running back and everything. Well, you know what? When you don't have a run game, this is exactly what you're gonna get. When you have a coach that hardly ever runs the ball, when he was at Tampa, when he hardly ever ran the ball in Tampa, and he comes here and he hardly ever runs the ball here, guess what? This is exactly what you're gonna get. The reason why Chuba got the yards that he's got is because he made every single opportunity count. Every time he touched the ball, he made every opportunity count. He had to. He had no choice.
Yeah.
He had no choice. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And look, PPP. I'm just gonna go ahead and say this for you right now. I never been our quarterback fan. I never have been. I never will be.
Okay.
He's not elite. He's not gonna be elite. And this is the thing that you guys got to understand.
Yes, sir.
You guys talk about, oh, we need to get T. Higgins, we need to get Garrett Wilson. Okay, you know what? If we go get those guys,
mm-hmm.
Who are you willing to get? What round pick you willing to give up? Because for T. Higgins, you're not giving up no more than a fourth or a fifth for him. For Garrett Wilson,
what?
Oh, bro, you racking up a first.
You
give
what?
up a
No,
first.
No.
Yes, you are.
No,
yes,
no.
you
Let
are.
me tell you why.
You
Edge.
are.
Let me tell
yes,
you why, Edge. Because let me tell you why.
Here's the reason. No.
I'll give you the reason why. Give me 10 seconds. I'll tell you why. Because Garrett Wilson's going to have to get paid. An NFL team's going to, and the Jets are going to get bullied into not taking him for a first rounder because the team's not going to be like, we're not trading a first rounder for a guy we're going to have to re-sign. That's what every NFL team's going to, that's how they're going to approach it. They're going to be like, I'm not going to trade a first rounder for a guy.
But here's
the
thing, though.
I'd gladly trade a second round pick for T. Higgins.
But hold
gladly.
on. Hold on, Nick. But hold on, Nick. Hold on, Edge. T. Higgins is a free agent after this year. He's not on contract.
Higgins is a free agent. Yeah, so we can sign him.
That's true. That's true. But here's also another thing, though. If other teams are going to know that you're trying to, when there's an ounce of word that there's another team that's trying to get rid of somebody, guess what? They're not gonna run to the game. Oh, we got to give them this. Nah. If they already know that you're trying to get rid of somebody, they're gonna wait till you be dumb enough to make a dumbass move. And guess what? They're gonna be like, hey, look, we know you're trying to get rid of this guy. What's the lowest you're willing to go? Oh, I'm willing to go this low. Okay, cool. Guess what? We're going to give you the lowest amount of picks, and we're going to go ahead and take your guy from you, and then we're going to pay him what we want to pay him. Thank you, and have a good day. And that's exactly what's going to happen. Why? Because that's how business works. That's how business works
is this way too, Edge. Teams, especially of late, they go out and get their young quarterback an elite receiver. Look what the Bills did with Stephon Diggs. They went and traded for Stephon Diggs. Then Miami with Tua, they went and got Tyreek Hill. Teams go out and get wide receivers, wide receivers for their young quarterback. So that's why I'm not saying that, and I'm not saying Bryce Young is the all-rounding truth, but how you can help him is by getting
you
elite
were literally
talent
saying
around him, because he's not elite. Like, you're right, he's not elite, but getting elite talent around him is going to help anyone. It's going to help anyone.
Hey, real quick, what's up, Howie? Give me 1 second. Let me say this, Edge. I understand your position when it comes down to business, and if the quote unquote said player was maybe seeking a trade or something like that, but he's totally absolved from his contract, so we don't have to negotiate with any team. We don't have to do that at all. Like, we go directly straight to T. Higgins. So
okay,
yeah,
we can go straight to T. Higgins, but here's the thing though,
or Chris Godwin, who
Garrett
Dave Canales is linked with and has history with. Chris Godwin will also be a free agent.
Yeah,
that's true. But here's the thing: for Garrett Wilson, you're gonna have to give up something for him. All right, because he still has another 2 years.
At the end of the day,
even
Garrett
if he
Wilson
said
but
that
I'd
he
rather
would
sign T. Higgins than
have a
trade
trade
for Garrett Wilson. Yeah.
It's gonna be cheap.
After
It's gonna be cheap on your dime. It's gonna be cheaper on your dimes, right? And just to let you know, T. Higgins does have the same exact agent as Jamar Chase, and you saw what Jamar Chase money got.
He's not. Since he's not gonna. They're not trying to. Since he messed up with T. Higgins, they should have traded him when they had the chance. Now they're gonna lose him. They're gonna lose him for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Or they might tag him. They could just tag him.
All right, Howard. Go ahead, Howard. Howard was in the chat talking about we trying to
Howie,
suppress.
let's hear how
we trying to suppress people talking and stuff. Go ahead, Howard.
Hey, I'm just listening. I listen to you guys speculate, and I get educated off certain things. I listen too. But hey, y'all saw what it was today. Ain't no need to try to. Y'all saw it, and I told you 4 quarters of football. I told you that. Okay, 4 quarters of football, and without Chuba Hubbard, we ain't winning a damn thing.
Well. I'll say this: I don't understand what Canellis' thought process was, and not playing Mike Boone more than Raheem Blackshear.
He wouldn't have made no difference.
Well. I'm just saying it would have made a little bit of a difference, because god dang, Raheem Blackshear was only getting 2, 3, 4 yards, while Mike Boone came in, when he did come in, at least got 6, 7, close to 8 yards per carry, man. But I don't understand the thinking behind that. Maybe it was politics because Raheem's been on the team longer than Mike Boone, I guess. I guess on the after roster. But yeah. For me, I didn't like the running back choice. I thought Mike Boone was going to come out and be the featured back, and then Raheem behind him. So
listen,
yeah.
Mike Boone ain't all that good his damn self either now. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no need to try to hype that up.
Yeah,
okay,
facts,
he wouldn't have made a difference, dog.
Yeah.
All right, let's start with that.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not gonna stop with it, because
you can continue it on.
He's not a difference maker. He's not gonna make a difference.
Yeah, I mean, he was better than he would have been better than Raheem Blackshear. I tell you that much.
Brother, I would have had Dylan Johnson out there than
yeah,
Mike Boone
me too.
and Raheem Blackshear today. I would have rather seen him.
Yeah.
And see, my philosophy on both sides of the field, PPP. I've been talking way early about getting rid of Evero. I've been talking way early about changing that scheme. Okay, now you're on that part. You want everybody to shut up about the offense side of the ball? I'm going to shut up, but we can talk defense. And I can say I've been telling you about this defense for a very long time. Same thing.
Okay.
You know?
And I'm pretty sure you've known me for over 2 years now.
Yeah.
You know I'm a man that I move at my own beat. I don't care what. My mama can tell me something. I'm gonna tell my mama. Okay, just hold on.
You ain't gonna listen to that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, when I get ready,
I know.
When I see it.
I know. I know.
Yeah.
Jacoby Windman 10 tackles and a sack today. That was the only bright spot on the defense. The only bright spot.
Yeah, it was the only bright spot. But I can tell you this.
Go ahead, Edge. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Edge.
But PvP. Now I know I'm gonna catch a lot of flack for this, and I really don't give a dang.
Don't worry about that.
But here's the thing, though. And okay, you can agree or disagree with me on this.
Okay.
If this were to happen the same way it was right here with Chuba, don't you think this would have been a perfect time to bring back Jonathan Brooks instead of bring him back 2.5 weeks early? Bring him back here for the last 2 games.
Well,
yeah. I mean,
I'm
yeah.
a,
He granted he probably would
I'm
have
gonna
been
be
healthier.
honest
Yeah.
with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. You know,
because
hindsight is always 2020. But
this is why I would have brought him back.
I will say this. I was trying to bring him back in the Giants game because he said he was ready. The team said he was ready. I thought the Giants game would have been good to get him some carries going into the Kansas City game, which he still ultimately didn't play in. He didn't really play until the Bucs game, I think. But
Yeah.
I would have wanted to see him then. But I did think the Panthers took their time with Brooks because he could have came back earlier than that. So, I mean, it's kind of hard to say whether or not they rushed him. I don't think they rushed him. I don't know what happened with the surgery, man, because that's supposed to be a surefire. Once it's repaired, it's good type of surgery. So I
Yeah,
don't know what they did.
yes, and no. Yes and no. Because it depends. Because it really depends on what type, on how bad it was. If it was, and like everyone knows, if it was like a bruise or something, that'll take about a few that'll take about a few weeks, maybe like 1 or 2 months. If it was like a shredded tear, like there is still holding on, but it was some tears, that's gonna take a little over half the season. If it was a complete, like a 100% completely off the bone, that's about a full year. And trust me, no one was asking this man to pull the Adrian Peterson MCL. Nobody was telling him to do that because there is nobody that's ever going to do that besides AP. All right. But here's the thing. But this is my thing though. If we didn't bring him back earlier for the first Bucs game, I would have used him in this game right here because it's the last 2 games. We're not going anywhere. We're not doing anything. We already deactivated Chuba for the rest of the season for the last 2 games. Hey, put Jonathan Brooks in. Go ahead, get Mike Boone in. All right, have freaking have the other running back go in and just do like like mop up duties here and there, and let's run with it from there. All right, run a 3-back system and everything. Do that. And what also pissed me off was that out of all the crap we were talking about, tight ends and this, tight ends that, Sanders only got 1 target for 1 catch.
Yeah.
He was no other tight end was targeted for the whole damn team. So
yeah.
For all these people, for all these people who are saying that Jatavian Sanders was a wasted pick, he was not a wasted pick. All right.
Yeah, they say the same thing. They say the same thing about Leggett too. So yeah,
and Leggett's not a waste. Leggett is not a wasted pick. Okay, yes,
he
he has
absolutely not.
Listen. Every player has drops. Okay. Do we need to go back to freaking what happened freaking 3 years ago when Mike Evans missed a huge bomb by Tom Brady and dropped the ball and had a bad game that game, and we end up winning that game? Do we have to go back to that season? Because what did Mike Evans do the next time he played against us? Torch CJ Henderson for 150 yards and 3 touchdowns.
That's after they moved
off a 3 deep bomb from Tom
Brady. He torched the first guy first, and then they moved CJ over there, and he's torched him too. So
all these people who talking about Leggett can't catch, he has too many drops. Look, drops can be worked on. Heart and determination cannot get worked on. That's
the thing with Leggett is you need to stop jumping.
You don't.
Yeah, Leggett be jumping every time he go up for a catch. You need to stop doing
them things like that. You can teach him not to do them things. That's why I say for him it's just learning. He can learn not to do that. Just like Bryce was jumping off the ground all the time. You know what I'm saying? When he throwing the ball, you notice he don't hardly do it like that no more. They don't stop him from doing that. So
I knew he was gonna get beat. I ain't think it was gonna be that bad. Shit.
Okay, so if that's the case, then how come when every time Bryce throws the ball to Jalen Coker, he has to jump every single time?
You know what? You're right.
Maybe he's throwing that bitch too high. I don't know, but it just I just see it with Leggett all the time.
Every single pass every single pass that's thrown to Coker, you're saying he has to jump for it every single pass?
I wouldn't say that.
So if I found one pass that he had to jump for, does that mean you wrong?
Bro, he has to jump
Nah,
damn near all
Leggett
the
just do
time.
that shit, bro. He just do that all the time. Like even when you seen him in the end zone on like a couple of his touchdown passes, he be jumping like he like animate catches and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I ain't
I
gonna
don't.
say Coker do that shit because if
Oh, I've seen Coker do it a lot. I've seen Coker do it a whole lot
I
with
feel
Bryce
like for
Young.
Leggett when he does that, that's
like I
a
said, it's
bad
just
habit.
noticeable
That's
with
a
Leggett.
habit. I don't know if it's a bad habit, but
It's
that's
a
a way
bad
of him
habit, bro.
secure. Well, that you know how like everybody got their way of doing things. Like that's a
Yeah.
way of him securing the football. Seems like he secures that football when he does that. That's how
Well,
I look at it. You know
well,
what I'm
if
saying?
there's
Did you
well,
see?
is it a
Did you
bad
see that?
habit or is it Bryce being
I don't know.
inaccurate?
I don't
I
know if
don't
it's a
know, but I know
well.
we
I
in
know
trouble.
Coker ain't have to jump for the 87-yard touchdown. He hit him right
Short,
on the
short.
money.
Exactly.
Well, that was wide open.
Nah,
That
he
was
didn't
That
hit
wide
him in
open.
the
Nobody.
money.
Hold up.
That
That was
ball
No,
wide
came
open.
down.
he
He
was
hold
was
on. Wait a
caught
second. Wait a
by
second. Wait
That
a
was
second.
wide. Hold up. Let's
Hold
be
on.
real.
It was wide open,
Even
but it
hold
wasn't
on.
like he threw
Okay,
a
now.
dime on that. The
Hey, hold
ball
on.
was
Yeah.
Hold on.
random, bro.
Yo, Redman boy, hold
He
on.
slowed down to catch that.
Redman, hold on.
Yeah.
Even the one when he was in Denver, the box
hmm
out touchdown. That was a
Yeah.
back shoulder. He ain't jumped for that.
Yeah, that was a badass
Yeah.
catch.
That
And
that
throw.
87 yard. Don't bring that up. Y'all know it was blown coverage. He was wide open,
It
and it was
don't
still a
matter.
little
Hold on,
under.
Howard,
Hold up.
stop.
Yeah, it was
Howard,
Can I finish? Can I
you
underthrown.
finish?
That's
gotta
all I'm
stop
Hold up,
that,
saying. It was
bro.
PPP.
still
Can I finish
underthrown.
what I'm
You
saying,
got,
PPP?
yo,
Dang, I just want to
y'all
say.
gotta stop that, man.
Hold up, PPP.
The
It
ball
was a
was
wide open
underthrown.
pass. It
Pull
was
it
wide
up.
open. Dang,
Y'all gotta stop that, bro.
it ain't like he threw it between a window. I mean, that was wide open. Okay, let's not act like he did something spectacular. The
No,
coverage
hold
was
on, wait. You said,
blown.
hey,
Hey,
He
hey,
was
hold on, hold on, hold
wide
on,
I
Howard.
can't like
open.
Coker though. Coker is blown.
Howard. You
Dang,
Coker.
can,
man.
you can, hold on, wait. You gotta stop doing that.
Stop doing what? Telling the
You
truth.
hold on, wait. First of all, listen to what I'm saying. Ain't nobody overhyped that pass from Bryce Young. Bryce Young
I didn't say you
identified that.
did.
Hold on.
The
I didn't say
Okay,
you
so
the
did.
quarterback the quarterback fans were.
hold on. The fact that you said he did nothing special is you minimizing it. Ain't
No,
no one hyped it up.
I'm not
Ain't no
minimizing it. I'm not minimizing it, PPP.
listen
I'm
to me.
not.
Yo,
Come on, man.
then don't say he ain't done nothing special because ain't nobody hype it up. Bryce Young
No.
identified it was blown coverage and threw the ball he was supposed to. That was it.
Right. Okay. So what I'm
All
saying
right.
is Nick said, what
Uh-huh.
about that 89-yard
We
pass?
was
And my man,
talking about him not
hold,
having to jump,
Jump.
bro.
I was
no,
talking about
I
not
know,
to
but I'm
jump. That's
saying
all.
the guy said it was underthrown, which it was. Okay. But it still was a blown
Jesus.
coverage. Okay. I mean, listen, if we're
So
going to tell the truth, let's just tell the truth.
hold on.
God
A
damn.
87-yard pass for a touchdown is still Bryce Young's fault.
Who said that? PPP.
I never said
You're not
nothing
here.
about
That's
I
how
Bryce.
don't think
y'all
you're
y'all
here.
make it sound.
You're
All
not
Howie
hearing
said
me,
That's how y'all make
PPP.
it sound.
PPP.
Howie said
No,
all
don't
Howie
go how it
saying
sounds.
Howie
It's
saying that
always like that, bro.
Howie saying
Y'all
that
PPP.
can't
Don't
Coker
go
has
off
the
of how it
quarterback
never
sounds.
give
rating,
me
It's
which
just
mad
the
is
credit
truth.
for
fine. I
nothing, bro.
mean,
No,
God
I said
dang.
it's just the truth. I didn't say it was nothing bad. I'm just talking the
Oh my
truth. Can we
gosh,
talk the
boy.
truth or you don't want to talk the truth?
Hey man,
Which one is it?
listen. Hey, listen, man. I've been talking the truth ever since I got on YouTube. Y'all just
Okay.
don't like it. That's all.
Well,
Y'all just don't
you
like
seem
it.
to not like when I talk the truth. You hate it when I do
No,
that.
you hate when I say stuff, man.
I don't hate it. I just
You
give
hate
you
when
what
I
I
say
feel.
stuff.
I don't say nothing. I just give you back what I see. And
Ain't
I don't think
nobody
you like what
listen.
I see.
Howard. And see, this is what you wanted on the Lord's Sunday. You wanted to get
Nope.
up here and
Nope.
cause up strife. That's
No,
what you
I did
wanted.
not PPP
You make me sick.
because
I can't
because
stand you, nigga.
PPP. I hate PPP. I listen to you, I hear you, and then sometimes I dissect what you say. Sometimes, and a lot of times you're right about what you're saying.
A lot of
But when
times
I
I'm
start
right.
to when I start to say what I say, you can't take it. You can't take it, man.
Howard. Let me just say this: whenever I say something, you ain't got to dissect it because I'm gonna tell it how it is. I'm gonna tell it like it
There
was.
you
I'm gonna
go.
bring my
I
and
got
I'm
you.
gonna bring my receipts so that way you ain't got to dissect a goddamn thing.
Okay.
And let you know about that.
But
Yeah.
listen, 4 quarters.
Shout
Listen, man.
out.
PPP.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. No.
No,
Shout out. Go ahead. Do shout.
You go ahead, Howard.
No. I was
It's
gonna
your
get to
floor.
talking, so I go ahead. Do what you got to do.
Go ahead. Get to talking. Go ahead.
Listen.
Go ahead.
I mean, like, how far I know how you feel about Bryce,
Mm-hmm.
but in actuality, how far you think he's going to take this team, brother? Let's be
Well,
real.
Well, I don't know. I don't. And I think that this draft coming up is going to be important on both sides of the ball. I think Bryce Young needs a number one. I think we need to get some talent behind some of our starters because the talent level drops off tremendously once you get past the starting, lineup, which it shouldn't do. It
Man,
should
we
be at
need to go
least
get that running back.
Hey man,
it should be at least complimentary, if not maybe just like one step down, if anything.
yeah,
But I mean, it's drastically bad, and
right.
I think it's attributed to scheme. I do not. After that Cowboys game, I was done with Evero. I understood Evero's issue. He's missing Derek Brown. We ain't got a real nose tackle. Your cornerback situation. With old boy Jackson. He's good. He ain't all pro nothing, man. J.C. Horn. He's playing decently, but we got makeshift. Linebackers too, man. In my opinion, you know what I mean. You got a rookie that's coming along. You got Josie Jewell who came along as of late, but it ain't no real surefire thumper like we're
Right.
used to seeing. So, I understood what he was up against, but man, after that Cowboys game and seeing just how defeated they look in the third quarter, I was done with it. I can't stand
Yeah,
my corners playing that far back, especially J.C. Horn, who I feel plays good press man.
yeah.
I feel like he
Both sides,
does.
both sides of the
Yeah.
ball played like trash in that Dallas game. Both sides, defense
Yeah,
and offense. Okay,
that's
but
true.
what I want to say is, look, I'm gonna use your type of way. I'm gonna use your thing. Where I always say, don't compare this man to nobody.
Yes, sir.
Patrick Mahomes
Mhm.
does it with less talent, lesser. Like he
Yeah.
doesn't. He shouldn't even
Who's
be.
wait a second.
Hold up, man.
Who's the less talent,
Howard.
Howard?
He don't.
Who's the less talent?
Listen. He don't have the talent he used to have on that squad, but
You
he's
mean
still
he
doing
doesn't
it,
have
right?
Tyreek Hill? Is what you
He
mean?
does. Yeah, but and they don't have the greatest of a lot of things. Okay,
Howard,
they don't, and see, this is
Howard,
what makes you laugh
Howard.
because I'm talking the truth, right?
Howard.
So
You're
Howard.
not
this is
talking
the
the
thing right
truth.
here. He still gets the job done,
He
no
Howard,
matter
still
that's
who
a
he
freaking
has, dog.
lie, Howard.
He gets the job
Do
done. They
you
only
know
have one. He has one loss on the season. Man, going back to the
Howard?
damn Super Bowl.
Howard, are you alluding that Patrick Mahomes' roster over the past 3 years has been worse than the Carolina Panthers roster?
no. He had no.
Hey,
That's not what he's saying.
I'm
But
not saying it like that. I'm just saying with lesser talent, he still
Please,
goes out there and
okay,
gets the job
okay,
done, dog.
okay.
Let's be real.
Please tell me what's the lesser
And,
talent that Kansas City had. Please
okay,
tell me.
I'm gonna tell you in a second.
Before they
But
got
this all
D
I'm
Hop, they
alluded.
didn't have nobody. Shit.
This all I'm alluded to when we keep saying things like we got to get more talent around Bryce Young. I'm sick of hearing that. I'm
Look,
sick of
all they
always got
players
to
that got hurt
catering to
though
this
for a
dude.
while, bro.
Okay, like
Hey,
seriously,
Clay.
man.
Thank you, Clay.
Howie, but hold
Rice,
on, Howie,
Hopkins,
hear me out,
Hollywood,
Howie.
Kelsey,
Howie,
Mahomes
listen.
Come
Virgil,
on, man.
Hold
Pacheco.
on,
some
prime.
players
Bro,
though
come
for a
Howie,
on,
minute,
Howie,
bro.
bro.
Howie,
Like
hear me
that,
out,
what
bro.
you say
You
don't
gotta
make no
understand
sense to me,
something.
bro.
but here's
I guess it don't. I guess it really don't make sense to you, but I know what I'm talking about.
no,
No.
no,
But
no,
hear me out,
no.
bro. Well,
Hold
I
on.
know
I
you hate
Hey,
Bryce
hey, hey,
Young.
hey, hey, I'm gonna get Nick, then Edge. I see Edge want to say something. So go ahead, Nick, then
I would,
Edge.
Howie. Here's the thing, Howie. I know you don't rock with Bryce, this and that, but at the end of the day, he's a young quarterback. David Tepper and Canales are looking at him like he's the guy, and it's been set in stone in history,
I don't
especially
know
in
about
recent
David,
history.
but go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Stephon Diggs. Why did the Bills get Stephon Diggs? Because they thought Josh Allen was their guy, and they needed to get him an elite weapon. Why did the Dolphins go get Tyreek Hill for Tua Tagovailoa? You feel what I'm getting at here?
Well, yeah,
Like,
but
why did
no.
why did
Well,
the Cardinals go
No.
get D
I'm gonna
Hop for
stop you in your
Kyler
tracks,
Murray? You
Nick.
feel me?
Because guess
Teams
what? They
do
don't
that.
have Diggs. No,
Organizations
they
do
don't
that.
have Diggs anymore, Nick. They don't have Diggs, and look at their record now. I'm telling you, these guys do it with lesser,
Yeah, but
and you can
why did
fight that
but
all day long.
Diggs
Diggs ain't
also
there
went
no
to
more.
Houston
What was their
for
record with
talent, young
Diggs? What
quarterback.
what what
Well,
was their record
hey,
with Diggs,
their record
Howard?
is better than when they had Diggs. They got
They
three
they were they
losses.
were 13 and
They got
3 not
three
that
losses
long
this
ago
year.
with him. They
Come
were
on, man.
13 and
Oh
3 not that long
gosh,
ago with him.
They ain't got, but they got three
bro.
losses. They put up 40. How many points they put up today? The same way how we look today against the Jets. They did the same damn thing to the Jets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Man,
Yeah.
they got
so
a bunch of receivers that stepped up. Yeah.
yeah,
They
that may
did
have
get a bunch
stepped
of
up. You
receivers
know
that
what
And
I'm
that's the
saying?
thing
But
with and here's the thing. Howie was on point about Patrick Mahomes. Yeah, he may have not had he lost Tyreek Hill, but bro, you take out Tyreek Hill, you add Pacheco, you add Hollywood Brown, you add Xavier Worthy. That basically makes up for that, bro.
Bro, but
You really
Brown just came back
that makes
last
up
okay,
week.
for
I'll
it.
give you
The other
that.
receivers been getting hurt.
Hey,
Pacheco
hold
was
on.
out for a while.
Hold on, Redman. Go ahead, Edge.
So Howard,
Yes,
I
yes.
understand.
Go ahead,
I
man. I'm
understand
listening.
what you were saying. I understand what you were saying about with Kansas City and everything like that. But here's the thing, though: when Tyreek Hill left, how many receivers did they get through until they got Rashid Rice? They went through like 4 or 5 different receivers until they got Rashid Rice, and then when Rashid Rice went down, guess what they had to do? They had to go through
Mhm.
another four or five different receivers until they got
Right,
Worthy in the
right,
goddamn building. So
right, right.
let's just put it like this. Let's just put it like this in the context. Okay.
Mhm.
They still was going
You
to the Super
said,
Bowl, though. Go
yeah,
ahead, let's go.
they were,
All right, that's all I'm saying.
they
That's all
were,
I'm saying.
but also at the same time, it's like this: if we keep putting talent around Bryce Young to make him all elite, if he has to have an all-star freaking team, does that make Bryce Young elite as well, or does that
Oh
show
my
that he
gosh.
cannot do it? That he needs to have all this elite talent around him
Well, I
because he
think that
Okay.
would
cannot
show that he
Hold on.
can't
Wait.
do it.
Wait. Wait.
because he
How?
cannot
Hold
elevate the
on.
people that he
PP
already
don't
has
like
around
that.
him.
Hold on. Hold on. I want Edge to get all this out because I'm gonna ask Edge a question. Yeah. I want to get all this out of the
No.
system.
Okay. So let's just say, so let's just also put it like this as well. When Bryce Young played the first 2 games, he looked like an absolute shell of himself. Didn't know what to do. Looked like the
I
kid was
agree.
about to cry on the field and everything like that.
Mhm.
He gets benched. The same exact team that went out and played against the Raiders in the 3rd game, Andy Dalton had everybody looking like goddamn Pro Bowlers and superstars. The same exact things
Same
changed.
I
players.
agree.
The
Same
only thing
players.
that changed was a goddamn quarterback. The quarterback
Okay.
That's
changed,
it.
everything looked great. I'm like, okay,
Yeah,
so maybe
good
it's
point.
the quarterback's fault,
I agree with you.
not everybody else around him. So we need to stop going around saying, oh, he needs to have all this around him, all that
Yeah,
around him,
man.
when we had a guy who literally took the same team and put up 300 something yards with 3 touchdowns on him and went off like that. Okay. Let's
Okay.
stop putting it like that, okay? Because
Okay.
also at the same time, if we got to get everything elite around him, that means Bryce Young cannot elevate
That means he's not
people that
good.
he has. No.
Well, that
That
mean
means he
our
cannot
defense is gonna be
elevate.
sorrier too.
Cannot like I said, Bryce Young cannot elevate the team that he already has around him. If he
At
cannot
all.
elevate what he has around him, then when someone gets injured, how is he going to elevate the next guy that comes up there?
That
Because
is a
everybody
good.
says,
That's
All right.
good there.
All right,
That's a
I
good
mean,
Edge.
come
point.
on
All right,
now, come
all
on.
right, Edge. Let me ask you this question. I want you to name me who was that?
Uh-huh.
Who were those elite wide receivers we had Bryce Young's first year? And take your time.
Zero.
Okay. Can you
Zero.
name me? Can you name me any elite wide receivers Bryce Young has in year 2?
He had Adam Thielen and DJ Chark. And last time I checked, with both of those, before they came to us, they
They were
both made
elite.
they both made the Pro Bowl off of their
Yes, sir.
previous teams. So you cannot say
Hey,
they weren't
it's
good when they both of them made the Pro Bowl the year before they came here.
What's the
When they
pro?
came here,
PPP is
and and,
keywords.
Is the
and all of
Pro
a sudden
Bowl
when they
shoot?
came here, they can't make nothing. They can't do nothing. Come on now.
No, not necessarily because I said before the season started last year that Adam
Mm-hmm.
Thielen was going to be our best wide receiver.
Yeah.
Everybody picked
Uh-huh.
Mingo and everything else, but I knew Adam Thielen was
What's
going to be
happening?
our best wide receiver.
Who?
But I,
Oh, my nephew?
Here's the thing
Yeah.
though. But here's the thing though.
No, he was calling.
Before Adam
hold
Thielen,
on, let me mute
you
Howard.
gotta
Go ahead.
come on. With Adam Thielen, okay, yeah, everybody knew Adam Thielen was gonna be it. But who was gonna be but what happens if Adam Thielen would have got hurt? Who was gonna be the next man up? Was it gonna be Mingo? Was it gonna be TMJ? Was it gonna be Shy Smith? Who was gonna be the next guy up after Adam Thielen?
So hold on. So you made a claim, Edge, and you said if we have to keep getting this guy elite talent, what does that say about that quarterback? And my simple question is, what elite talent have we gotten Bryce at wide receiver?
But PPP, you know, it's
We
something
kicked
that he
all the
said. It's
we
something
kicked
he
all the
said.
talent out the
PPP.
damn door because there was no
Hold on.
elite
It's
talent
something he
here.
said about Patrick Mahomes. PPP. And this is what we're missing. Oh, okay, go ahead.
Hold on. I want to hear what Edge said. Go ahead, Edge.
Okay.
Okay. So the elite talent that we had when Bryce Young was first here, his first year, yeah, we grabbed Adam Thielen because we already knew that we were going to need veteran help and veteran presence. I get that. But then we drafted Jonathan Mingo, and Jonathan Mingo was going to be helping him, helping learn from Adam Thielen, and also Shi Smith, where Adam Thielen is going to be helping to do all that as well. But here's the thing, though. Jonathan Mingo didn't get nothing. TMJ was already here before all those three was even here, and he couldn't get going because he was always hurt and injured. And then when we got Shi Smith up in here, Shi Smith couldn't do a goddamn thing. So all we had was goddamn freaking Adam Thielen. That was it.
Yeah. Can I say something?
Yes, we did. Can I say something? We had Chuba. Yes,
we had Chark in the last game.
PPP, let me ask you a question. I just want to ask you one question, PPP. One question.
Chark showed out in that Green Bay game.
Hold on, fellas. Edge, finish up, Edge. And real quick, Panther Pickle, you stop that blasphemy. You stop that, Panther Pickle. You stop that. Go ahead, Edge. Finish up, baby.
All I'm saying is this. Do we need a number one after Adam Thielen? Yeah, we do need number one. But guess what? That number one is probably sitting right there in the goddamn door in goddamn freaking, I don't know, Excel. And we just need a quarterback to get him the ball so he can go ahead and do his thing. I don't know, Jake Plummer.
Oh, my God.
Can I say something? Let me ask you something. I'm going to ask you a hard...
More freaking connections with those receivers than Bryce Young had the whole damn season.
So when the ball hits Excel in the hands, I mean, what more? So what you're saying is we need the ball to come from a 6'3" hand, a 6'3" body, than a 5'10" body. I mean, the ball hit him right in his hands.
So now he's 5'10". Now he's 5'10". I thought he was 6'1", PPP. I thought he was 6'1".
You gotta switch that up.
Now he's 5'10".
Let me ask you something.
So Ed, you be listening, huh?
I be listening. I just know.
PPP, I want to ask you a calculus question.
A calculus question?
Question.
Go ahead.
Who has Bryce Young elevated since he came here?
To be honest with you, I haven't seen anyone that Bryce has quote unquote elevated. I think the whole team as a whole has gotten more together in a sense, but that togetherness hasn't translated to many wins.
And see, PPP, that's the problem. That's the problem from our quarterback. You see, that's the difference between him and Mahone. Mahone elevates anybody.
Howard, you asked me a question. You gonna answer your question?
Okay, all right, go ahead.
God dang, what's up, Panther Pickle? So, hey, 2 fans in the stand. I was trying to figure out where the math was gonna come in at. He said calculus.
Well, that means it's a hard. That means it's a hard question, man.
It's not.
It didn't really have anything to do with math.
It's not a hard question because when you look at when Bryce Young has came back, it's been now 9 weeks. You take the body work that he's produced over the past 9 weeks, and you look at it from what he's done last year, and there's a stark difference in what you saw last year to what you've seen now. His attempts per average have gone up. He's moving the ball down the field. You know what I mean? I mean, last year he didn't take no teams down to the wire except for the Green Bay. Hold on, Howard. He ain't take no team down to the wire except the Green Bay Packers. And this year we see him going toe to toe with Kansas City, Eagles, all that. Hold on, Howard.
I ain't saying nothing.
You see him doing all this stuff. You see him doing all this stuff, and it's different than what it was last year. Is every game like that? No, not at all. But we are starting to see cumulative, changes and incremental differences that are in the positive than last year.
What I see is something regular a quarterback's supposed to be doing. PPP. Okay, that's some regular stuff. And all I'm asking is, who did he elevate? He didn't elevate nobody.
Listen, okay, and I told you why.
Yeah, but he still ain't elevate nobody. Where's his talent? His talent's supposed to elevate them wide receivers. That lets you know.
Hold on, wait a second. You wouldn't know about a Coker if Bryce Young wasn't throwing him the ball.
Oh no! You wouldn't know about a Coker if Andy Dalton didn't light him up.
Didn't throw him the
and have
ball.
light up
Thank you, sir.
for the
How
Raiders.
many touchdowns did Andy Dalton give to Coker? Throw to Coker. How many?
None.
Thank you. None.
How
You only
many
know
wins?
about
How
Coker
many wins
because of
did
Bryce
Andy
Young.
Dalton win? How many
Man,
games?
stop.
People pop. Listen, here's my issue. Andy
What's up,
Dalton's
Panther
37
Pickle?
years old. What's up, man? Andy Dalton is 37 years old. Let's understand this, okay? I mean, let's be real. He started the same year Cam Newton did. Cam Newton was in the first round. Andy Dalton was in the second. Let's
That's right.
understand this. Let's also understand for as much hype and glory this fan base is giving Andy Dalton, he won one freaking game when he was a starter.
He won
One,
one
not
game, but he
five,
showed
not
what he can
two.
do.
One.
Talk about it,
Okay,
Panther Pickle.
okay,
Talk about
but
it.
it was against the Raiders. It was
It
against
was
the
against the
Raiders.
Raiders. I
It was
understand
against
that.
the pathetic Raiders who, since then, have fired half their staff.
Stop
Since
it.
then, it's already been
How y'all
told
do?
that the owner
Yeah.
is very likely
Doing
going
all
to
right, man?
fire the entire building over this. Now, all that being said, I appreciate what Andy does. Andy does the Panthers a better job on the bench than he does in the front. Now, that being said, if it wasn't for that one game and showing Bryce little things that Bryce should have learned last year because he should have never started. Now, that being said, Bryce has took these teams to the wire. Then there are some times that I'll hold some plays against Bryce because they're just bad plays. But I have to calculate myself and say, okay, is that because he's still young and learning? Probably. Did he come from Alabama with the glory and the hype? Yes. Did he live up to that hype? No. If I could hit the rewind button and draft somebody else, would I? Yes, because my ass wouldn't have traded up to start with. Now, that being said, there's nothing I can do about that. So I look at Bryce and say, well, today's game, for example, what else does he need to do to XL? Walk down and hand him the ball? Because I mean, you can't make no more catches if he ain't gonna catch it. I mean, there was a play. It was a short pass. He went to throw it to XL, and XL couldn't catch it either. Listen, XL, I get called out by C3 for criticizing XL. Let me tell you what. If that wrist is bothering you that bad, brother, in reality, don't play. If it's bothering you that bad, dude, go get your surgery and be ready for next year. Because this ain't working. Now, that being said, we lost this game because it's shameful that you have to depend on your offense to throw the ball that many times because your defense is that pathetic.
Yeah,
I don't know, man.
Like,
He's not out.
I understand how you hate Bryce and this and that, but
No, don't put words in my mouth though. I don't like when y'all say that.
Yeah,
I don't like when y'all say that. I don't hate him. I don't like his football play. I don't know. I don't like his football play. I don't like him being a leader of our team and not doing shit. I don't like that. Okay? Even though I don't like his height and size, but he's just not no futuristic quarterback to me. I don't see what y'all see. I don't see that.
I feel that.
Come on, man.
The defense
I don't hate the man.
the whole game, dog. Offense didn't help the defense. Defense didn't help the offense. So
You're right.
And when y'all talk about
the defense was atrocious, I see no reason why Evero is still on the team now.
yeah, he needs to go.
Yeah, and see, and let me tell you, see, Nick, this is for you. This is for you, Nick. And this is for you, PPP. When I was screaming, get rid of Evero, y'all told me no. Evero good. He good to go. This, that, and other. I'm screaming both sides of the football now. I've been talking about getting rid of this dude.
Here's the difference between, me saying let Evero go now than before. You were screaming about you hate the 3-4. The 3-4 defense is not a...
I do.
Okay, I got you, but the 3-4 defense is not a bad defense.
I'm not saying it is, but he's not doing it correct, man.
Right,
PPP. He got to go.
Right. So our arguments was based around You
Man,
not
we got
liking the
our ass
3-4
whooped.
Well,
defense.
I mean, look, hey, it's time for him to try other things. People was like, "Oh, it's too late in the season to try." How's it too late when
Yeah,
you
he needs
losing?
to try other
Hold up,
things, man. I agree. He needs to try. Let me see. He needs to go to work.
yeah, like
He
when
needs
you're
to try the
losing and
line,
you're not going
Detroit.
anywhere. How you mean
He
it's
needs to
too
go
late?
somewhere else but here.
Come on, man.
This
Not
might
Yeah.
have been
Cleveland.
the
Ain't no too
worst
late.
defensive. With
I
J.C.
mean,
Horn not playing today, this might
uh-huh.
have been the worst defensive team I've seen on a football
Go
field in the
ahead,
last
Edge. After
5
Nick.
years.
Well,
Literally,
yeah, but
literally.
also, but also at the same time with the defense is this: when we started actually blitzing the corners, and it actually, I don't know, worked every single chance it happened. Why didn't we just? I'm not saying keep doing that every like 3 or 4 plays. I mean, put the design in wherever you blitz and you got the sack from, or you got to disrupt the play or pressure to cause an interception, or cause an incomplete pass. Put the same defense out there again, fake it like you're about to come off the same side, but then just bring it back off the other side because half the time they're not going to see it. All right, because they're going to be so focused on we got blitz up on the right side. Hey, I need to put pressure on the right side. Hey, I need to put a block on the right side. Go put the pressure on the right side. And guess what? That left corner is going to come right up on there and scream and do the exact same thing. Why? Because the quarterback is not going to anticipate it. Because the quarterback got pucked up and messed up on his right side and not see it come off of his left. So how about this? Start doing corner blitzes. Actually put your corners in press coverage and put them in man. Yes, I understand that
Evero.
Adam. I understand that Adam. That freaking Mike Evans can take the top off of anybody and make him look all small and pedestrian. I get he can do that. But guess what? If you could pressure the guy and force him to actually hand fight with you, you may actually get an offensive pass interference. All right, you may actually get a ball batted down.
Well,
You
he
may
pushed off
actually
all day, bro.
you may
That's his
actually
game,
force.
man.
I get that, but you may actually force the receiver to catch the ball, but it forces him to go way out of bounds.
Yeah.
You may cause that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But do that for the defense, so that way the defense can actually go ahead and get some play in and actually, I don't know, make interceptions, make incompletions, and force that front set, well, the front three, to actually cause some pressure. And goddamn, if you're gonna run a goddamn 3-4, get a goddamn true nose tackle. That's what Tampa Bay
Facts.
guy and Vita Vea. Vita Vea is a goddamn true damn nose tackle, and Vita Vea was rocking the offensive line all day, smacking
He a
Price up the
hog.
side of the goddamn head and shit. All
Hey,
goddamn day. Get a nose tackle to do what Vita Vea does, and guess what? That defense will run a whole lot better and a whole
yeah.
lot smoother. I guarantee that.
Yeah, man. Hey, real quick, shout out to William Robertson, man, for that cash app, man. Truly do appreciate you for that, man. Guys, if y'all haven't done so, make sure that you double tap the screen, like the show, man. If you haven't subscribed to Panthers Prime Podcast, go ahead and do so, man. Good content over here, good conversation, man.
Yeah,
Panther Pickle, go ahead. Sunk, you want to say
yeah.
something,
I
man?
was saying earlier. Somebody said, "Let me tell you what. The Bucs run a 3-4 defense. Today they held Raheem Blackshear to 8 carries for 20 yards. Mike
So
Boone had 2 carries for 11 yards. That being said, if you look at their defense, they actually have people that Evero doesn't want. Evero doesn't want a nose tackle. He said he don't need a nose tackle in his defense.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
and,
That three
and
four man
yeah,
for Carolina is just garbage, man. I'm tired of that.
exactly. Now Evero or Blackshear run 8 times for 20 yards. And 90% of them were straight up the middle. Now, if y'all don't know Raheem Blackshear, he's 5'9", 190 pounds. There ain't
It's
no
little.
part of his little body should run up the middle.
Yeah,
Hell, they
yeah.
was
Now,
pushing him right on back. They was
He's a
pushing him back.
zone
yeah,
runner, man.
yeah,
They was pushing him back, man.
right.
You know.
But and you know, I believe that there are good 3-4 defenses out there. But I don't believe Carolina needs to keep up with this. I think if you switched it to a 4-3, a lot of these guys still under contract would play better in a 4-3 defense.
Yeah,
But
but
a lot
except
of
for not
my
doing it.
opinion, well, a lot of my opinion is more of a style, because to be quite frankly,
There you go.
Evero's problem is the fact that he doesn't use man coverage. He
Mhm.
refuses to allow his best players to line up against the offense's best players. He refuses to acknowledge the fact that he has a problem. When he does blitz, it's with a corner. It's not with a person who knows how to blitz. To me, a lot of Evero's problem is his scheme himself. But either way, some of these players will stay and play just as good. Ashawn Robinson is 6'3", 320, I think. And he's under contract next year. He leads our team in sacks, by the way, at 5.5 sacks. He leads our whole team in sacks. To me, I'm going to kick him and Brown on the inside. That will cover my tackles. You have to have some edge rusher. There's an old saying, a great pass rush makes the average secondary look elite.
Oh yeah,
But
absolutely.
an average defensive line or an average pass rush will make an elite secondary look average.
Yeah.
I want to talk about Derek Brown. Who's to say when Derek Brown comes back that he's going to be good?
Well, here's why I say that.
Better.
No, listen. I was watching Charlotte Vibe this morning. Derek Brown was jogging. They were showing him. Charlotte Vibe Charlotte Vibe goes to these games. They were showing him jogging on the sidelines. He was already jogging up, moving around good.
Right.
And he's been in some of these locker rooms here lately. Derek Brown, I 100% believe he's going to make a full recovery. But at the same time, there's no guarantee anybody that gets hurt comes back. There's no guarantee Chuba Hubbard comes. There's no guarantee that Brooks may play of his last down as an NFL player.
Right.
There's no guarantee that anybody that gets hurt ever comes back.
Well, let me ask you something, Pickle. Based off what you're saying, they might be best fit for a 4-3. Wouldn't it be better to have two defensive tackles in the middle? I mean, if Derek Brown
that's what I'm saying. Because listen, in a 4-3, no, I'm talking about a 4-3. Okay, I may have misunderstood. I may have not made that correctly. I'm going to move right now. Right now, there's 3 down linemen. Derek's on one side, and Ashawn's on the other. If I switch to a 4-3, both Brown and Ashawn's going on the inside. Now, one of them who in
edge
6
rusher
games has more sacks than Clowney has in the whole games he's played in. So I'm going to keep him, put him on the end. When he was in his early days, when he was in Minnesota, he played defensive end, not linebacker. Clowney's on the roster, but he's got $8 million. I could save $8 million by cutting him. But if I leave him on this roster, I'll leave him on that other end spot. But I see his age, so I'm going to find somebody to back up him.
I can name 2 players on that team right now that could be the other side edge rushing.
Right.
That's Barno, and they need to have DJ Johnson edge rushing.
I agree to
Why
that.
are they putting him as a damn
so if you look,
linebacker?
I wouldn't.
Because of his speed.
PPP, the man is an edge rusher. They got to do that. The man is a built edge rusher, dog. He's 6'4". He's got the size. He's got everything as an edge rusher. You got to put him there. He's not a linebacker, man.
He's not a linebacker, but here's the thing though. There's been time where DJ Johnson gets blown up off the line. Every time when he goes in, he gets blown up. Now there have been times where DJ Johnson does get in every now and then, but the one thing they talked about.
I'm not saying he's a starter. I'm not saying he's a starter.
But the thing is, the one thing that they were talking about with DJ Johnson was the same thing they were talking about Clowney. Yo, where's that motor? Is the motor there?
I think Howard sent that duck on the field because he ain't want Bryce Young to look so bad. I think Howard put that duck out there.
You know what? I blame Jace too. I blame Jonathan Stewart. I blame Jonathan Stewart for that.
336.
I love you, brother.
Jonathan Stewart is a Duck fan.
He is.
He calls games for the Ducks.
Oregon Duck.
I saw that
he
duck.
just wanted to make a point and let everybody know who was going to win the national title. That's what Jonathan Stewart doing, putting that duck out there on the field like that.
Yeah, man. What's up, 336?
336. What's going on?
What's up, man?
What's
How
up,
How
you
y'all
brother?
doing,
feeling
man?
How
about
you
that
doing,
game,
brother?
man? How y'all feel?
Oh
Hey,
Lord, I tell you.
it went exactly how I wanted it to go, man. I wasn't disappointed because I knew exactly what was going to happen.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna be honest with you, 336. I wasn't disappointed at all. You know, we didn't win the game. You know, and after I saw how many injuries we had on Friday, you know that kind of toned me down some, man. Yeah, I didn't think we was gonna win that game. After that, I thought it was gonna be a little bit more competitive, though, at least on the defensive side of the ball. But given the 5 touchdowns, you know, to Baker Mayfield to arguably no names. I mean,
Come
the
on.
tight end behind Cade Otton. Do y'all know who that guy is? I ain't never heard of him before.
Oh, I heard of him before.
You have? I ain't never heard
Yep.
of that guy before, man. And
Uh-huh.
shoot, man,
He came out of Purdue. He was
Football
doing
and
nice in
baseball
Purdue.
trophy.
is this his second year or third
Yeah.
year?
Second year.
Okay. Well, yeah, I ain't never
He
heard
didn't
of
get
Buddy
it. Well,
before, man.
he never got a lot of time because the K Dot was right there.
Yeah. And then the
Yeah.
other guy, Miller, I think that's his name. I think it was Miller. But man, they were just torching us, man. So we did move down one slot on the draft board, which I think we're going to move down again. I think we lose next week to Atlanta. And
Mm-hmm.
I actually think we see Plummer next week. I'm going to be honest with you.
No,
I would
no,
love. I would
I
love to.
hope
I
so,
would
man,
love
no,
to
because
see him.
no,
people
no,
But
no,
keep.
no,
okay.
no, no,
So
no,
why
no, no,
say
no, no,
no?
no,
Why
no.
say
I
no?
think y'all missed
Why
something
say
though.
no to that? Are we
Y'all
winning with
missed the
our
time of
starter?
possession, I
Well,
guess.
no. Here's the thing. The reason why they're not. The reason why Canales is not going to put Plummer in because Canales wants to get every single ounce of video out there for Bryce Young just to show. Because here's the thing. I'm not saying he's going to get another quarterback. I'm not saying he's going to rock with Bryce for next year. Because truthfully, nobody knows what's going to happen with the kid.
You're
Facts.
right. You're
The
right.
kid may get injured. So here's the thing. He's putting out every single piece of tape out there for Bryce Young to have. He's getting every single ounce out of him because why? Because he was originally brought in here to fix the quarterback, fix Bryce Young. That's what he was brought here to do. He wasn't brought
Yeah,
out
but what about when he
here
benched
to
him
fix
though?
the
What about
offense.
when he benched him?
He benched him
That was a
because he
part of
saw
fixing
that
it.
Bryce Young just couldn't do it.
Okay.
Bryce Young needed to be benched his first year anyways. He needed to be benched his first year anyways.
You're right. You're
And
right.
let's
I,
and let's go ahead and put it like this: the way he played after his benching, he was putting up numbers, but we weren't winning. But here's the thing: if he was benched last year and then he put up these same exact numbers after his benching from this year, if he would have played that like this at the beginning of the year, what would we really be saying about Bryce Young coming towards the end of this year? What would we really be saying about him? Would we really be talking about getting another quarterback? Would we really be talking about Canales needs to get his own guy? Would we really be talking about the fact that if Canales stakes his job on Bryce Young, that he will get fired and Bryce Young will be gone? Would we be saying that? No, we wouldn't. Why? Because Bryce Young had a chance to sit, he had a chance to see the game slow down, and he has a chance to figure out how the game is played in the NFL level. That's what we would be saying,
I
and
don't
we
see it.
also be saying that Bryce Young has
But Edge,
figured it out and he has got it.
but
As of
Edge,
I
right
don't see
now,
it.
you could
his
do that
staking his
Edge
claim on his.
if he wasn't a first round overall draft pick. Yeah, you could do something like that.
It
But him
doesn't matter.
being picked
Patrick
number
Mahomes,
one,
Patrick Mahomes was
oh
the first round draft pick, and he
yeah,
said the
but
whole damn season.
I
It's
He
get
only
I
wasn't
get
the
one
it.
first overall
game.
pick though.
I don't
He
think he was
wasn't the
first
first
overall
overall
though.
pick.
He was in the
It
first
doesn't
round,
matter.
but not overall.
He was a first
Edge.
round
Hey,
pick. It doesn't
Edge, do
matter
me
if
a
you're
favor.
No,
number
no,
one or
Hey,
no,
not.
Edge,
no.
I'm glad you made that argument. Edge, can you do me a favor? Tell me which first overall pick was drafted, first round, first overall, and set.
Sat none.
Not
So
one.
why should
They
Bryce
ain't
have
gonna
to
never
sit?
do that.
Why?
They
Why
ain't gonna
should
give
Bryce?
it.
Why should Bryce have to sit? Because the kid wasn't
This
ready. He showed you
No,
that the
so then
first
what? He
three
should have been
games he
yeah,
drafted
but they
wasn't
first
gonna give him
overall
ready.
then.
30. They gonna give him
So,
$37
so he
million
shouldn't have
to
been
sit
drafted
down on the
first
bench and
overall.
watch. You
Well,
know that don't work like
shit.
that,
When you're
dog.
drafted first
That's all I'm
I
overall,
saying.
know it
I
doesn't work like
guarantee
that, but I know it doesn't work like that. But here's the thing though: if Patrick Mahomes can sit his first year and be a
he
first
wasn't
round
first
pick,
overall
He
pick.
wasn't
That's
first
different.
it
overall
doesn't
though. It's
matter.
a
He was
big.
a first
Yeah, it
round
does matter.
It
pick.
does matter.
Edge. It does
It
matter.
does
Edge.
matter.
It
You
does
just made
matter.
my point,
It
Edge.
matters,
There's
dog.
no
Now seriously,
first
it does
overall
matter.
pick that gets drafted and sits. It doesn't happen.
It's not gonna
You're
happen. Now they
drafted
gonna give him
first
$37
overall
million.
to start.
You're right
You know how
on
much
that,
money they
336.
making? Shit, they making too much
You're
money
You're
right
to be
on that.
drafted
sitting
first
on the
overall
bench.
to start, bro.
Yeah, that's a
Okay.
fact.
And guess what?
But
And guess
but
what? And guess what? Now we're sitting in the same position as we
It
are
wasn't a
sitting
good
right
pick.
now.
It wasn't a good pick. Now I agree with that, but still, first round, he's getting on that field day one.
hey yo, Howie, what up, baby? Hey yo, can I say one thing? Shout out
What's
to
happening?
everybody. What up,
What's up,
336? How
Demetrius?
everybody doing, man?
What
Hope
up,
everybody good.
Demetrius?
Yo, can I say one thing? Hey yo, PPP, I told you Evero gotta go. This man is super trash. This
Yes,
man
sir. Yes,
garbage
sir.
juice,
Yes,
yo.
sir.
Man,
Yo, this
Absolutely.
man almost gave up 400 yards in the first half, bro. We
Yeah.
almost gave up.
What's going
We
on?
almost gave up a game's worth of yards and points in the first half, bro. Yo,
Hey,
look at
Demetrius, you
how
know you
we
still wrong though,
look at
right?
how we hang on 336
You,
because
you
I
know
knew
you
you was
still
gonna
wrong,
come.
right?
But hang on, yo, give me one second. Give me one second. But yo, look at how we run to the ball, bro. We run to the ball soft. We don't even tackle aggressively. Yo, bro, they get yards and chunks. We was giving up 10 yards and carry at one point. Bruh, what are we really doing here, bruh? Yo, this man has to go. I would not let this man on the plane. I just wanted to say that. 336, go ahead and talk so we can do our normal
All
back
right,
and forth. Shout out to you. You already
all
know.
right. So the Tampa Bay Buccaneers come out, put up 7. We return to 7, right?
Mhm.
After
Okay.
that, the Carolina Panthers had 2 red zone stops and held them to field goals. We didn't put
Okay.
up any more points.
Okay.
Now, the
But
time of
yo,
possession for the end of the game was 41 minutes to Tampa Bay and 18 minutes for
19.
Carolina.
the
Yeah, it was,
defense can't get off the field, bro. Yo,
The
they're gonna keep
defense
the
can't get
ball
off the
where we
field.
can't stop anybody on third down, bro.
Time
they
of
only
possession.
they
Time of
only had
possession
they
isn't
only had
necessarily
that they only
defense.
had those two stops and 336. Those two stops happened in the red zone, so they
And
moved down the
PPP,
You
field.
feel me?
my
Like,
point
bro,
is, you guys are looking at it from the defensive end. At some point in time, your offense has to maintain drives in
Hey,
order to change the time of
336.
possession.
You find any
I feel
way
you,
to
bro.
turn this on Bryce, my nigga. Like, what is
Wait,
this? Like, it's
wait. I
the
said
defense
your
is ass.
offense has to
But
maintain drives.
no, but
Four
That's what I
quarters.
said. I
Four
didn't put
quarters of
anything on
football.
Bryce.
hold on.
4
Essentially, you're
quarters.
putting it on
Yeah,
Bryce,
but
right?
bro, if your defense gives up a
Riz, are you
touchdown
telling me that
almost
the
every
offense doesn't
drive,
have to
bro,
maintain drives?
Yeah, but what about Bryce still going down the field scoring? Even if we're
But
giving it up, it could be a
what
battle.
about
It could
the
be a battle royal
quarterbacks
back and
letting
forth.
Mike Evans
That's all I'm
eat on
saying.
them? About this
but it's
Copa,
not.
the
Riz,
tight end
Riz,
Copa coming out of nowhere
it's
eating
not
on them?
about Mike
What
Evans.
about the
I said
running?
one
What
thing. I
about
said
the
that
hold
the
on? What about the
offense
front
has
7
to maintain
letting
drives, Riz.
200 yards rushing yet again on our head?
Riz,
Like, why we
Riz,
never highlight these
does the
guys?
Riz,
offense have to
Riz,
maintain drives? Yes or
Riz,
no?
But
Yeah,
is the
Yeah,
defense
but
not
the defense has
responsible
to.
to stop
Yeah,
somebody?
but
yeah.
you would never
We
No,
can't
think that the
stop
nobody's
them.
saying
defense is
that the
going to give up
defense. See,
400
that's y'all
yards in
thing.
one half,
It's
bro.
not
Exactly
about. I'm
what
not
you're
asking you about
saying,
the
though.
defense.
You
I'm asking you
highlight
one
two
simple
stops
question,
in the
Rizby.
red zone. Hold on.
It's not.
You
I'm
highlighted
not
two
asking you about
stops
the
in the
Hold on,
red
defense,
hold
zone,
Riz.
on,
and then
fellas.
all of a sudden
Hold on,
said,
fellas. One mic. Go ahead, one mic though. We can
go
hear what
ahead,
y'all saying.
336.
Riz, I'm not asking you about the defense. What's said about the defense is completely understood. At some point, you do have to stop stuff. What I'm asking you is, does the offense have to maintain drives? Yes or no?
Well, the wide receivers got to catch the ball, yes or no?
where's the
Oh
run game
man,
at?
I'm just asking. You asked me a
Yeah,
simple
They
question,
have to.
then
Yeah,
I
Riz, they
asked
have
you
to
a
catch
simple
the ball.
question.
Hold up. Yeah, they have to catch the ball. Now, was that all game long? Okay, we talking about 4 quarters of football, man.
did they drop?
All right, come on, man.
All right,
Let's be
so we
real.
talk about 4 quarters. Did the
What else do you
defense
want
get
Bryce to do?
abused in 4 quarters? Did the defense get abused in 4 quarters?
Why you keep talking about the defense? We know what the defense did. We're talking
Howard,
about us
what was
scoring
the score?
points.
Howard,
We're
what
talking
was
about
the
us
score? We
scoring
lost
points. We're
by
talking about
34
we're
points.
We
talking
put up
about the
14
but we
points,
Edge,
didn't
bro.
what's
put up
wrong,
30
Edge?
points.
Edge,
We
what's
didn't
wrong,
put up
Edge?
30 points. We didn't
Howard,
put up
we
30.
lost by 34 points, Howard.
Okay, why we didn't put 30 points up on the board? That's the question I'm asking you.
Howard, hold on. Do the offense play defense? Do Bryce is Bryce
See what I
What does
mean?
that
You keep
have to
going
do
back to
with
the
us
defense.
scoring?
Hey,
I'm talking
hey,
about
hey,
us
defense is
scoring.
Riz,
hey,
responsible for this.
hold on, fellas. Pay the
Oh
pickles.
my God, Riz.
You said something kind of big just now. I don't think anybody heard you, man. Go ahead. Go. It sounds like you said, "What do you want Bryce to do?"
What
Is
is the
that what you
question?
said?
What
no one
if
said.
you're the quarterback? You're Bryce Young.
Right.
What else do you want him to do? He
We
threw
want
the
him to be like
ball.
Patrick Mahomes, like y'all keep comparing him to. That's what we want.
Then
All right. Well, don't
Who
compare him
comparing
like
him to
that.
Get
Mahomes?
his
Don't compare
ass,
him to
Pickle.
Patrick Mahomes.
Get
Don't
his
Who
ass,
compare him to
comparing
that.
him
Pickle.
to Mahomes, bro?
Shit.
You know
Who
what? You
comparing him
compare
to
Bryce
Mahomes?
Young to Patrick Mahomes. That shows disrespect to
Well,
football in general. You
It
feel
as
doesn't
me?
go back to
fans are
Bryce
saying
though.
it.
Go
That's
Y'all
draft
correct.
Patrick
y'all
Mahomes. Bryce
disingenuous
Young
with
ain't
y'all.
Patrick Mahomes. Nobody, I never. Let's stop screaming at me. I never compared him to Patrick
I ain't
Mahomes.
saying you,
Those
Pickles.
people
I
who
ain't saying you, Pickles.
You
Bryce
I
guys,
ain't saying you.
Mahomes
y'all went around
don't
the
walk
point.
around and show their face anymore. Slow
Right, but
down your hate, brother.
three,
Slow down your hate.
hey,
Slow down your hate.
336 asks a question and nobody can answer that. Why
How
y'all
many
can't
three
answer
and
what
outs did
336
I'm gonna
asks?
correct the
Pickle?
issue. A while ago,
Damn.
y'all
Pickle, how
said
many
no
three and
first
outs did we
round
have today?
quarterback was what? No first
Hey,
overall
PPP, you see
quarterback
how 336 always
was
try to pin this on
Hold on,
Bryce
was
hold on,
every
Riz.
ever.
Hold,
single
hold,
day.
hold on, Riz. Hold on, Riz. Go ahead,
Always on
Pickle.
Bryce.
Hold on, Riz. Hold on,
Riz.
Riz. Go ahead, Pickle. Finish out, Pickle.
Listen, a while ago, you said no first overall quarterback ever was benched, and there was. Eli
No,
Manning
not
was
bench,
the first
sat
overall.
down in the
No,
beginning.
let me finish. Eli Manning was the first overall pick of 2004. Granted, he was traded shortly thereafter, but he was still the first overall
Well,
pick.
his daddy
Now,
did that. His
let me
daddy did
finish.
that. You know
Let
that.
me
Let him
finish.
finish,
Let me finish.
Howard. Damn.
God damn. You worse than G baby.
Well, yeah, his daddy did do that.
You are worse
His,
than G baby.
but his
You are
daddy did
worse than
that.
G baby.
Hey,
You
Pickle. Hey,
damn right
Pickle.
you
Hey,
worse than
Pickle.
G baby.
I'm
Howard,
probably the
quit
same age.
Now
playing.
let me
Pickle.
Quit,
finish what
Pickle.
Howard.
I'm
I'm the
saying.
same
Damn.
age as you. His
Hey,
daddy got him out of that.
Howard.
His daddy got him out of the
Yes, I
out of
know that.
Sandy.
I know
Okay,
all
so
that. I know all that.
tell everybody
That's
that. Tell
irrelevant.
them that.
What I'm
Say
saying
that.
is,
Damn.
shut up.
That's the reason why. Say it, man. Damn. Pickles, come
No,
on,
I'm
man.
not
We
saying
both the
that.
same
I'm
age.
Hey,
not
Pickle,
saying that.
bring up
Hey, you know
Anthony
I'm right,
Richardson.
so
Bring
therefore
up
you're going
Anthony
to keep
Richardson.
interrupting me because you damn know I'm right.
Yeah,
You
no,
don't
what are
know
you?
as much
Okay,
as you
I
want
was
to talk
just
about.
saying, I wasn't trying to interrupt you. I was just saying his daddy got
Eli
him up out of
Manning
there.
did not start the first game. He went in the fourth quarter of the first game, and
Right,
they lost in relief of Kurt Warner, who
right.
sucked. But Eli Manning didn't start another game until the 21st of November.
But what
So
team was
there
he on?
are quarterbacks in the NFL that were drafted first overall that wasn't forced to start because the owner decided so.
Okay.
That's all I want to say.
Eli's situation was different, though. That's what I was trying to get across to
He
you.
was still a first overall pick.
No, he was a first
Hey,
overall pick, but
To
Pickle,
be
did they
honest with you,
move up?
Bryce's situation is kind of different because he should have never been drafted first overall.
okay, there you go. There
Well,
you
it's
go,
way
Pickle.
different
That's what I
because
want to
we
hear you
also
say.
moved up from 9 to
Don't
1 to
y'all
get Bryce.
misunderstand.
It's way different.
Just cause my name say C3 don't mean I follow a certain protocol. All right.
Hey,
Well,
Pickle, we
I
moved
feel
up
you,
from 9
Pickle.
to 1 to get Bryce. He was never going to sit. It's
You're right,
totally
and we should
different.
not have done that. And the only reason why we did that is because the owner got involved. And
Well, moving up wasn't the
that's the
issue. It
problem,
was the
though.
pick.
That's the problem. Though under this offense that we had last year, it doesn't matter what quarterback you wanted to put out there, he was going to look that bad. You don't
Thank
like it?
you,
You
Pickle.
don't like
I
it? I
completely
understand.
disagree.
How good
Of
did
course you do.
CJ Stroud look last week? How good did he look last
Hey,
week? He
Pickle,
Mm,
didn't.
it's
He
very
didn't.
interesting that
Same
you
yeah.
say
difference.
that because CJ Stroud had a bunch of backup players and a terrible offensive line his
And
rookie year.
yeah,
And Bryce had a bunch of
and
backup
Bryce
players and
had
a
the same
terrible
thing last
offensive
year.
line his rookie
The
year. What
same
Yeah,
thing
and
last
how
year.
did
we had a
CJ Stroud?
terrible
Well,
scheme.
Pickle, how did
No,
CJ
that's
Stroud look with that
bullshit.
offensive line?
That's bullshit right there. Now,
It's
no,
not
sir.
true,
What type
Howard.
of
You're not
numbers
gonna
did
What
put
CJ
CJ
Stroud put up
Stroud
with a
look like?
terrible O line?
you're
What
not gonna say
Jonathan
Bryce was
Mingo
in the
doing?
same
Where's
situation. No,
Terrence
hell no.
Marshall Jr.
I
at?
just did.
Where's Hayden
Brother.
Hurst at?
I just did. You don't have
I
to
know
tell me
you
I did.
just
I
did, but that
already
don't
did.
make it right.
But
That don't make it correct.
Well,
That don't make it
Pickle, the
right.
there's a
point
lot of
is,
things in this world
look
don't
how
make it
the
right just
two,
because you say it.
You know what I'm saying?
but
Hey,
look
Yeah,
how
that's
the
your
two
opinion
quarterbacks
on that.
performed under
put
That
pressure.
that
CJ Stroud up there on this pedestal of godliness is as bad as putting
well,
Bryce
he
up on the
played
same
like it.
pedestal.
He played like it.
Well,
They're
What
both
you
Pickle,
at?
how
You
did he
even
mad because
out.
they
perform?
never could put Bryce really up there on that pedestal? He ain't never played like
How,
that.
how did
No,
he
I'm not
perform
a
Come
though?
on,
Bryce
man.
fan. I'm not a Bryce fan, but
Pickle,
I'm
how did
not
he
going to
perform?
disrespect the kid just to prove a point. I
That
think it's
ain't
Just
not
to
How
proving
did
a
the
just
two
point.
to
quarterbacks
just to
perform
disrespect the
with
follow
guy
bad
all the
just to
offensive
rest
prove
of
a
the
lines?
point.
fan base because they don't got their own fucking mind.
Hey
They don't have
Edge.
their own opinions. They
Hey
can't
Edge.
form
Hey,
their own
hey Edge.
fucking
I'm over
thoughts
here
on Bryce.
watching you, my brother, and I see the thought. I see the thoughts going across your mind, man. Do you care to share with us, my brother?
You know, Pickle. I don't hate Bryce
Oh,
Young. I don't hate Bryce Young.
Yes, you
I'm
do,
just
Howard.
telling you. No,
You
I'm
say it
telling you.
out your mouth.
Hold
I
on,
can
hold
show
on,
you
I
that you
Howard.
don't
little
like.
motherfucker.
I don't like the
Accept
football
that,
play.
Howard.
I don't
Hold on,
like it.
Howard. Hold on, Howard. Go ahead, Edge. Go ahead, Edge.
the only thing I'm seeing right now is a fan base that is torn apart because of one quarterback and one quarterback only, and that's fucking sad. What needs to happen is this. Do we need to fix the defense? Yes, we need to fix the goddamn defense. We need to go from a 3-4 to a 4-3. Yes, we need to go back to that. Does Evero needs to go? Yes, Evero just needs to stay in Tampa Bay and just enjoy the Tampa Bay weather and go ahead and just don't come back. All right. For our first pick, we need to fix the defense? We need to fix the defense much greatly. Okay, we need to go ahead and get our
Yes.
edge rusher. We need to go ahead and do that, and then we need to go ahead and get another linebacker and another defensive tackle, and also get a wide receiver that can potentially be a number one or potentially be another number two, so that way XL can go ahead and be the number one while he learns in front of Adam Thielen, because Adam Thielen is going to be here for one more year. Okay, and also at the same time, do we need to get another quarterback in just to get Bryce in competition? Yes, because here's the thing though, when Bryce gets comfortable and he doesn't feel that his job is on the line, this is the games that we're gonna get. We're gonna get games where he's gonna put up all this stuff or do very, very little at
No,
all,
this is the games
and
that we get
and
anyway.
we're gonna goddamn lose. But when he has competition on him, he can magically put up 200 plus yards. He can
Man,
magically
ain't
Edge,
no
put
he
up
put up
ain't
about
200 yards
200
today.
about
Now, I
200
Edge,
would
he
plus
put up
agree
yards
with
200
you,
yards
Ed,
today.
and no
if you would have
interceptions.
said the
He can
game we
magically
get is
do
the
that.
Cowboys game. But this game is strictly on the defense, my nigga. So I
Okay,
don't
but
Yeah,
understand
but
Riz,
what y'all saying.
no,
Like,
Riz, what was
no,
Bryce's
no,
numbers
Howard,
today?
no.
hold on. How is this a
Wait,
bad
what
game
was
for
Bryce's
Riz,
Bryce
numbers
to
today,
start
Riz,
at
Riz?
all?
Riz.
We
There was
didn't have a
no,
While
running
you're
game.
blaming the
no,
there was
offense,
He
no
did
while
hold
you
running
on.
blame,
He
game,
did
Riz.
not have a running. How many yards did we
Well, we
rush
didn't have
for?
a running
And
back to
how
have a
many
running
times
game.
did we even run the
whoa,
ball?
We
Are
ran
we
the
well,
gonna
guys,
I,
lie
that's
I,
the
about
They,
I,
that?
point
they
Bryce
had
Young
though.
39
went like
times.
Hold on.
I think Bryce Young went 15 for 28 for 204 yards or something like that. Something like that.
Yeah,
no
and
hell
PPP,
no.
this is
How
the
Yeah,
did we
point
yeah, yeah.
though.
It
run
was
the
something
ball
like
today?
that.
How
But
many
Prime, the
yards
point
did we
is
run for?
every time it's always the defense or the running game. The point is typically
Like,
any
look at
NFL
the
quarterback,
scores.
but
Like,
Red,
are
you're
we
not
Riz,
listening,
Riz,
Red.
are we
Riz,
watching
put
the
yourself on
same
ice.
thing? Three three
The
six
Yeah,
mafia,
point
because
is
you always
any
put the shit
quarterback,
on Bryce because you
Riz,
don't
any
like him.
quarterback in the
And
NFL
your
Red,
wants the
bias
ball in their
showing.
hand, right?
Your
Riz,
bias
does
is
every
showing.
quarterback in the
Your
NFL
Red,
want
and
the ball in
Howard
their
Red,
is
hand?
biased. It's
Red.
that simple.
Riz, every
Even if the
quarterback.
You're
defense,
biased.
even if
Your
the defense didn't
opinions,
play
you're
well, why
biased.
didn't Bryce push this team and score more
Opinions
points?
are
That's what I'm
pure
trying to.
bias.
We're trying to figure out why Bryce ain't scored that many more points, even if the defense played bad.
I mean,
Why he
god
ain't put
damn,
I'm
no
Howard,
points
you
on the
did
confused.
put
board?
up 2 touchdowns, Howard. God damn.
That's it. That's all.
But
That's it.
PPP, in certain games, 2 touchdowns ain't gonna
Again,
be enough.
Yeah, I
That's
know.
not
I
enough.
know.
the reason
Yeah,
why
yeah. I
Baker
know that.
Brothers,
Mayfield
we needed
puts us the
7.
way
We
we
needed 7
did,
offensive touchdowns. That ain't
the
happening.
reason
That
why
wasn't
Baker
happening today.
Mayfield
It's not
Facts,
about
torched us
facts,
the
look.
way
Chop
that
City,
he
facts.
did is because they had the threat of running the ball.
Yeah,
Let
but
me, Riz.
PPP
This is the
said that
They
point.
wouldn't
had the
matter.
threat
Come on,
of
man.
running the
Howard.
ball.
This is the
Did
Hey,
they
yo,
point.
have
Chop
that
City,
threat?
You,
who the coordinator next year, yo?
They had that threat.
y'all running from it, bro. Every NFL
How?
quarterback wants
Everybody,
the
You
ball
don't
in
want
their
to answer
hands.
a simple question,
Every NFL
336.
yeah,
quarterback
but
Did
you're
wants the
he
gonna
have
ball in
answer
their
that
the
threat
hands.
question
to
either,
run the
Riz.
I
ball
don't know what
Riz,
we're
or
you're
to
talking
gonna
about
answer
throw
the
it?
here.
question.
Every NFL quarterback is gonna have the ball in their hands because they have to touch it first in order to get the
That's
No,
get
no,
right.
no,
the
not
That's
just
right.
yeah.
Come
But you're
on,
making
bro.
caveats out of what I'm saying. You know
Demetrius,
exactly
I'd
what
I'm
have
I'm
to see
making
the
meaning
league
caveats. I'm
hand
to
in
pointing
that,
actually
facts,
bro.
throw and
With
brother.
his
deliver
Riz,
the ball.
arguments.
Riz, Riz,
And you know
Riz.
To
what? And
actually
I,
throw
Why
and
Bryce
deliver the
didn't
ball.
make the
I'm
play?
done, man, because y'all not even answering questions. Y'all just talking.
You ain't
Y'all not
answering the
Te-
answering
question.
shit.
You're not answering the
Riz, you're not
question.
even listening to anything. You yelling
Yeah.
about
A
your fucking
quarterback
You're,
boyfriend.
you're,
Be
needs
you're,
the
quiet,
threat
man.
of
Riz,
a
you're
running
too
All
busy.
you
game
You're
doing
too
is
to
busy
yelling.
throwing
affect
out.
the
You're too
other
336,
busy
you
throwing
quarterback.
out,
out
way,
names.
yo.
Listen to
Yes,
anything.
I
Cause all
do.
he do
You
is
wanted
yell.
it
He
from
sound
my
like
answer.
Bryce
You
Quarter,
baby
didn't get
mama,
it.
bro.
quarterback need an
Hold on,
effective
hold on,
running game
hold on,
to be
Riz.
effective in
pathetic.
4 quarters, like
Yeah,
you're
it is.
alluding to.
Hold on,
I,
Riz.
I,
Pickle, what you said, Pickle?
I answer him. Let me put it this way: Xavier Legette was 9 of 5. That means 4 passes that he didn't catch. And from my evaluation of watching that every detail of that entire game, 3 of those passes he just didn't catch. There were good passes, he just didn't catch them.
That's a
Adam
fact.
Leggett was 6 and 5, so that means there was only one pass he didn't catch. Uh, Moore was 1 of 1, so that means if he started, he played all that game for what? For running out there chasing chickens or chasing the duck? Okay, if you throw the ball to the guy that's open, and if there ain't nobody open, you can't throw the ball. Okay, you could, but then the defense gets it, and you still get reason to hate. I'm not saying Bryce is perfect. Let me put it. I think it was one I said the other day. In my opinion, Bryce Young is going to be here, whether we like it or not, for till his contract's up. If it's up to me, I wouldn't give him an extension, and I wouldn't pick up his 5th-year option. But we have to fix this team. To go out and draft a quarterback now would be just as bad as going in and drafting Bryce Young. You're just going to ruin another quarterback.
Well, let me ask you something.
You should fix the team first time.
Hey, PPP, you see Dougie's comment? Can you read that, please?
See, Dougie said, PPP, can you ask Howard in the panel what the excuse for CJ not scoring last week and the team only putting up 2 points?
Why are they talking about other quarterbacks? What the hell? What the world is wrong with y'all?
I tell you the reason CJ Stroud has an issue this year is because his head coach is a defensive coordinator, and his offensive coordinator was never an offensive coordinator before he came to the Texans.
You're absolutely wrong, Pickle. Actually, everybody on CJ Stroud's team is injured. His team is injured, bro.
Okay. If you can blame the injuries for one quarterback, why can't you blame injuries
all
for
the
the
guys
other
are hurt over there.
quarterback? Why can't you blame injuries to the other?
One mic, fellas. One mic.
We can't
let me ask your boy,
Hold on, y'all. Tri-State. Go ahead, Tri-State.
I was going to say, Diggs may be hurt and Dell might be hurt, but Nico Collins and Joe Mixon is still better than you could combine Leggett, Thielen, and Coker, and that's not Nico Collins, bro. Let's be honest.
Nobody's comparing the two teams. I don't know why y'all get things mixed up in the middle of the conversation. Hold on. Nobody, Nick, who was comparing weapons on Houston and Carolina? Who was doing that?
That was the question that was asked.
That was the question that was asked.
No. That is not the question that was asked. Nobody said compare the two weapons. Nobody said that. Nobody was comparing Thielen to Joe Mixon or anything like that. I said that CJ Stroud's guys are injured. So if you take away Adam Thielen,
and my rebuttal to that is,
so if you take away Adam Thielen and who is Nico Collins, bro? He made Nico Collins last year. Nico Collins is nobody before Houston, bro.
Yeah, he wasn't.
Nick, and you know that. Nick, I know you're not capping right now, bro. Nick, I know you're not really capping right now. Nick, are you telling me that we need to bring up Nico Collins' rushing? Do we need to bring up Nico Collins' stats right now, Nick?
Come on, man. You know that.
336. You realize his stats are flawed because he missed 5 weeks, and he was the leading yards receiver by over 100 yards when he got hurt. Go look it up.
Oh, man.
He was leading the NFL receiving yards when he got hurt.
You already said it yourself. Yo, the question is, though, who's better, Stroud or goddamn Bryce Young? Now, that's the question.
Stroud.
Which quarterback is better?
But here's the thing.
Okay, so they should.
Howie, I need you to understand something. If you look at the stats, I know you're a stat guy. If you look at the stats, since week 8, Bryce Young is playing better than CJ Stroud. If you look at the stats. If you look at the stats.
There we go.
It is an absolute.
Hey, Howard, make sure you start at week 8. Don't start at week 1.
Yeah, start at week 8.
Make sure you start at week 8.
Came back, but that's when Bryce came back. Bryce became the starter.
Because you want to take away the fact that he got benched. Because you want to take away the fact that he got benched, bro. Stop it. Start from week 1 and tell me that. Start from week 1 and tell me that.
Y'all can't accept nothing. Y'all go back to he got benched.
No.
bench.
Who starts?
Since he's gotten
Nick,
off the
who
bench,
starts
he's
halfway
played
through
better
the
than
season
Stroud.
to prove somebody's
The
better?
stats don't lie.
Nick, who starts halfway through the season to
David
prove
Mills
somebody's
should
better,
start.
bro?
David
Look
Mills
at this
should
cut.
start for the Texans.
But this is
That's
David
the
Mills
most
has a better
hypocrisy
QB
I've
Hold
ever
on,
rating
seen in
fellas.
my
Hold
Stroud
on,
life.
does,
fellas.
so he should start.
Hold on, fellas. You can't overtalk each other. We can't hear. People want to
Yes,
hear what
sir.
y'all
Yes,
It's
saying.
sir. Yes, sir.
hypocrisy. PPP
Yeah,
is
man.
hypocrisy.
We
How do you start at
PPP
week
since
8 to say somebobody's better?
Okay,
Y'all
No,
trying to
no,
find
I'm not.
me.
Yo, he
Y'all
just asked me. He just.
hold on, fellas.
crazy, man.
I'm trying not to mute the whole stage now. Hold on,
Yes, sir.
fellas.
Yes,
Hold
sir.
on, fellas.
Yes.
336. Go ahead and say what you was about to say, man.
I think it's insane for people who know football, like the people that I talk to daily on here, to honestly sit here and start at week 8 to prove that a guy is better. That is
No,
the most
hold on.
pathetic
Hold
argument
on.
I've ever heard in my
No,
life.
no.
Nick,
Howie
I ain't done. That is the most pathetic
No. I'm not
argument
gonna
that
let
I've
you do
ever
that.
heard in my
I'm not
life.
gonna let you do that.
That is the
336
most
because
pathetic
Howie just
argument I've
asked
ever
me.
heard in my life.
No. Howie
There are
just asked me
16
who's better, Stroud or CJ, Stroud
Nick,
or Bryce, and I said Stroud is
why are
better.
you starting at week
However,
8?
since week 8, Bryce's
So
stats
why
are
does
That's
that
better
not.
even
than
matter?
Stroud's.
That's
That
not.
doesn't
So
mean
why
he's
does that
better.
even matter?
That doesn't mean he's
Doesn't
better.
Nick,
matter.
That's
why
just
does that
I'm
matter?
just saying he's been
because
playing
that's when
better.
he got his starting job back.
Since he's
Yeah,
got his
when he
starting
Oh
got
job
it
man.
back,
back,
Oh
he
he's
man.
been
makes
Y'all
your
playing
stop,
better.
statement
man.
all
That's all
that
I'm
much
saying.
worse.
Go,
That
go,
doesn't
Don't
go
mean
y'all
he's
ahead. Go
realize how
better.
ahead,
much
Ed.
worse
That
Go,
that
doesn't
go
mean
ahead,
is?
he's.
Ed.
Hold on.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
thank you,
so
Prime.
flabbergasted. They don't
This
got
is all.
shit to say.
Hold on, Edge. Go ahead, Edge.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna go ahead and let it end it like this. CJ Stroud can say something that Bryce Young can never say right now in the beginning. Offensive Rookie of the Year, 1 time. Winning division, 2 times. Playoff, going to the playoffs 2 times.
Is he gonna
Playoff
win the
wins,
playoff game?
1. Thank you. Goodbye. CJ Stroud is better.
No,
Hold
and
on,
absolutely.
Go.
Why you got to say he's
Is he
better?
gonna win one though?
Absolutely. But
y'all.
Hey,
Hold on, y'all. Let them finish. Go ahead, Edge. Finish up,
No,
man. Go
that's
ahead.
it. That's it.
can I
Okay,
go off
okay.
that,
That's it.
Prime? Can I
Go
rebuttal?
ahead. Go
Okay.
ahead, Nick.
Okay. This is the way I want to say it, right? And I know Howie just asked me who's better, Stroud or Bryce.
Hold on, Nick. Hey, guys. If y'all got a burp, cough, spit, snot, sneeze, please go on mute. Don't nobody want
Got
to
you.
hear that, all right?
And here's the way I want to preface this by, right? Okay. Just because Bryce has been playing better than CJ since week 8 does not make him better. Point an example right here perfectly. No one thinks Sam Darnold's better than Patrick Mahomes, but his stats are better. So that's all I'm getting at. Just because someone's playing better doesn't mean they are better. I'm just saying Bryce since week 8, he's played better than
Man.
CJ. That doesn't mean he's
Oh
better
man.
These
Stop
though,
it.
because
motherfuckers on
CJ
his
is
ass
better.
want
I
to
didn't
say
ask
CJ
Darnold
is
is
that.
was
absolutely
I
better
asked you
than
better.
the
who's the
Bucs.
better. I asked you who's
Like,
the
come
better
on,
quarterback.
man.
I asked you who the
I said
better quarterback
CJ,
is.
and I said
All right.
CJ, but I
So
said since week 8, Bryce has played
after that,
better.
we don't need to hear about week 8. It don't make no
I'm just
difference. He's still
How?
the
Who's the
better
better
quarterback.
quarterback?
Why?
Anthony Richardson or Bryce?
Bryce,
Bryce Young.
1,000%.
Who's the
Bryce
better
Young is better
quarterback,
than
Howard?
Anthony Richardson.
How could he be when he's
Nobody.
Oh
goddamn getting
my
ready to go to the
God,
Hey,
playoffs?
pull
Howie.
up his stats.
Howie, stop.
After he got his starting job back, which he got.
Bryce is better than Anthony Richardson,
Hey,
dog.
Demetrius, go ahead,
Hey
Demetrius.
man,
Go ahead,
hey,
Demetrius.
hey,
Floor is
hey,
yours, man.
hey,
I,
change the
I,
narrative
I,
around.
I would pick Bryce.
I don't
I
know
would
how you
pick
think that.
Bryce because in a fight, Bryce is going to stand next to you. He ain't going to turn around and walk away because he's tired. It's fact.
God dang. Demetrius,
Boo,
go
boo,
ahead, Demetrius.
boo,
Yeah,
Go
I
ahead,
went
boo.
there.
Demetrius.
I
That's
love it,
garbage.
Pickle. That's the greatest way to
It's true.
reply to that, Pickle. I love
I would
it.
pick. I would pick Bryce because in a
That's
fight, Bryce is going
garbage.
to stand
That's
next to you.
garbage.
It's not garbage. He
Well,
did that. He
guess
It
walked
what?
may
off the
be
field because he
garbage,
was
but
tired.
Anthony Richardson's
Hey,
garbage.
you stand next to Bryce if you want to. Both of y'all get y'all ass beat the hell up.
Yeah, okay.
Nah,
And you're
that's
right.
just
But you know
damn
what?
right, Howard.
You know what? You're going to be by yourself.
So
Because
mad.
Anthony
That's all
Richardson
that's
is
gonna
going to say,
happen.
I need a break and
Anthony
leave.
Richardson in the ER.
God damn.
Yeah, he's going to need a break and leave. Anthony
I
Richardson
feel
is
you.
going to be retired in less than 10 years because he's going to not
Okay,
play
well,
football.
you want to bet on that? You want to bet on that?
You couldn't afford it if I wanted to.
God
Oh, okay.
dang.
I don't know.
Anthony Richardson looked like Tarzan, play like Jane.
Hey,
Damn, Howie.
what is funny about that? A man who's offering a bet and somebody say I couldn't afford it if I wanted to.
Hey,
That
now,
ain't
I ain't gonna
saying
lie
Yeah,
shit.
now.
right. Make a
Howard got
$20
some
bet,
paper
Howie.
now, Pickle. Howard got some paper. How it
Don't
was just
sleep
the
on that man.
delivery.
Hey,
It was just the
Pickle.
delivery, Howard. That's all it was,
Hey,
man.
pickle. Hey, you need to put
In
that.
reality,
Pickle. You need to put that on a
Howard,
t-shirt.
I don't bet on things.
Oh, okay.
It's
Okay.
not, it's not
Well,
my way. Okay.
You need to
hey,
put that
talking
on a
about
t-shirt.
our
You
team,
need to put
talking
that
about
on
our
a
team,
t-shirt. God
we
damn.
ain't got no room to talk about no other quarterbacks because we
You're
got one of the
absolutely
starting
right.
quarterbacks
You're
in the league.
absolutely right.
But
You're
even
absolutely
when our starting quarterback plays well, y'all still find a way to kill him.
We,
Like
Define
no,
playing
they
it ain't
well.
that.
criticize
It
him.
ain't that.
Plus 337.
Let me ask you
Oh,
something.
well,
I'm,
how
I'm,
many 3-and-outs did we have?
well, Riz,
That's a
can I
it's
ask
a
you something, Riz?
legitimate football question though.
Motherfucker,
I
Is
want
that
to
how
not
ask
a
many
you something,
legitimate
times
Riz.
did the
football question,
defense
Risby?
let a fucking nosebleed
Riz,
get
why does
through their
everything
head?
that I ask you about the offense go back to
Like,
the
how many
defense? A
times?
legitimate
Because it's a
question is how
team
many three and
sport.
outs did
Yeah,
we
but
have?
Because it's a team
You don't.
sport. It's
The
not
problem is,
let me
football.
ask
Riz,
you
It's
you
something.
don't.
NFL
Riz, you
team.
don't
It's
answer. You
not
don't
Panthers
answer
offense
legitimate questions.
versus
What you do is
NFL team.
defend your baby
Okay,
daddy,
okay.
and
How
that's
about this? How
fine.
about this? How about this?
That is
3-3.
bullshit.
Hold on, Riz. 336 and Riz. Y'all go ahead. Y'all got the floor, man. I want y'all to have a back and forth real
But
quick.
put it
One
on
by
mute.
one.
Riz, please answer
Yeah.
336 question, please.
Yeah, please. How
Ask your
many
question.
times did the defense go out and give the ball back to the offense, and the offense stalled out? How many three and outs did we have?
Twice.
Because for some reason or not, for the past few weeks, we've had these three and
I answered
outs,
you
and
twice.
you
All right,
act
so
as if that
what else you
doesn't
got?
matter.
Twice.
No, I didn't say Bryce. I said the
So what does
offense,
that?
and that's where you get things confused. You're ready
But
to
Bryce
jump
is
in
the
and
head of the
defend
snake,
Bryce
right?
so fast, but we're not just mentioning Bryce as a
But
quarterback.
that's my
We're
whole
talking about the
point.
offense
What
in
run game
totality.
did we have? Of course. Like we ran the ball 13 fucking times.
Risby, how many three and outs did we have last week when Chuba had 150 yards?
Don't give a
There
shit
was
about
still quite
last
a few
week. We
three and
won the
outs.
game.
But that doesn't
What
matter.
does
That's
that
not what I
matter?
asked you. I didn't say did we
We didn't
win or
lose by
lose.
34.
I said how many.
We didn't lose by 34. Like that's not what
Riz,
you're
did I say we
Riz,
lost by
understanding.
answer the
34? You're
question,
moving
Riz.
around. You're moving around. I didn't say we lost by 34. I said how many three and outs did we have even in a winning effort that actually took us to
How many
overtime,
3-and-outs
gave
we
them the
had off the
ball
top of
back
my
in
head? But you
overtime,
can
and
tell me since
ultimately
you're
won it on
asking
the
me the
next
question, right?
possession.
But you can tell me since you're asking me the question, right? Since I don't know the answer
Well,
off the top of my
Riz,
head.
But why you don't answer
the
it?
offense, Riz, the
Don't
offense
go into
even
anything else
Riz,
but answer your
the
own
the
question.
offense
Let me
even
know because
stalled
I
out
don't
on
know
the
the
first
answer to that.
possession in overtime. Riz, the
Again,
defense gave them the ball back
336.
again to win the
Let
game.
me know.
The
Give me
same
a
defense
total
that you
since
complain
you
about.
asked me that question. Give me a total.
Give you a total? Give me 1 second. I got you. But do you not see
The
that three
answers
and
to
outs
your
can be
own
a
question.
problem as far as
Do you?
sustaining
You have
drives
to
and
have the
putting
answers
up
to your own
points?
question. You have to have the
Riz,
That is a
do you
answers
not
problem.
see
to
that?
your
That
own
means you
question.
ain't scoring
Riz, do you
points.
not
That means
see?
you ain't scoring points.
3-and-outs
Yeah,
was it? We still won. But how many
The
3-and-outs?
no, I got it right here. The Bucs went 3-and-out once today, and it was when they were up already 27-14. They
Right.
went 3-and-out once today, and that was when they were up 27-14.
right. How many times did the Panthers go three and out? That's what I'm trying to find right now. Because I can see that the time of possession is 41 to 18.
You mean 3-and-out with a punt or 3-and-out with points? What do you mean? Which one you talking about?
3-and-out,
Well,
period.
typically
Like
three
no
and out with
points.
a punt, because
Three and
if
out
you're
with a
gonna
punt.
say
Okay,
three and out
okay,
with a
You
field
gotta
goal,
pull
yeah,
it up,
that's
Nick.
different.
okay. I was just asking which one y'all was looking at.
I mean, we
It
2
was
for
We ain't
9
hold
on
getting no,
on.
we
third
ain't
I
getting
got it
down.
no
right
field
here.
goal.
We got
Yeah,
13 first downs,
yeah,
2 for
yeah.
9 on third down.
Because we got Panera Bread back there that can't
Yeah,
kick.
one
We need to
attempt.
get. Yeah. We need to
I
get
got
better
it right
kicking,
here,
man.
fellas, and it's exactly what I went back to Prime. Remember what I said? Our first drive was good, and then we went 3-and-out 3 straight times.
Three straight times.
Three
Yep.
Right.
straight times, and then we didn't go 3-and-out the rest of the game. But
And
those
those
three straight
two of those
3-and-outs
three straight
is what
Hold,
3-and-out
times,
3 times.
is what
hold up,
cooked
hold
us.
up.
and
It
two
did
of those
cook
three
us. Let's
straight
be honest.
times
It
we
cooked
held
us.
and two of those three and outs, we held them to field goals on the opposite end. So this is what I'm telling you. The game gets lost right here when you're not putting up points, but we're holding them to
Right.
3, and then you're not putting up points and we're holding them to 3. You can't expect to hold an NFL offense, especially
But
one
they
who's
still was
chasing the
driving on
playoffs.
us easily though. Like they would
Yeah,
throw
and
it.
that's
They would
way
Here,
throw
after
it
the
up.
point,
fellas, I
They're
got
getting
it.
about 3
Risby. At
336.
some point, you have to put
336.
up
I got you.
points.
I got you.
throwing screens
336.
left and right,
Fellas,
getting
hold
chunk
on. Look,
yards
I'm
left
gonna
and
break
right.
it
Like
down.
what?
I'm gonna break it down for you right here. Listen, they on their first drive, 6 play, 70-yard touchdown. Then we come back 6 plays, 70-yard touchdown. Then they go 12 plays, 75 yards, they get a field goal. Then we get it 3 and out. Then they come back, they get a field goal. Then we get it back 3 and out.
3 and out.
Then they get it back. They score 4 plays to 81 yards. Then guess what? 3 and out.
We get
Then
back
they
3 and
score
out
again. They went 20. It went 27-7. They scored 20 points on us in those 3 3-and-outs. They got 20 points.
Damn right.
And when I'm saying 3-and-outs, I'm not counting the possessions where we actually do get a first down and then the drive stalls out
That's
later.
what cooked us, bro, early on in the game. And then you're down 20.
A lot of the times we
It's a
spend
blink of
time
an eye.
on the
You're down
football field not
27-7.
putting up points.
You're
We're
down
not putting up points.
27-7 in a blink of an eye.
But
And
that's
yes,
still
Bryce
goes to my point.
Bryce
though.
got to move the
And this
ball.
is the
There's
fact of
no
the matter.
threat to run the
Hold
ball.
on, Risby. It's one more thing, Risby.
Threat to
It's one
run
more
the
thing you got to
ball.
understand.
What the fuck
A
are
dude
you
like Joe
expecting out
Burrow,
of
right,
Bryce?
has no defense, and Joe Burrow is required to
Now
go out and put up 30 and 40 points in order to win
Yeah, but he
games.
got Jamar Chase and T. Higgins and Chase Brown
But
and
and
Gesicki. He got dogs.
Nick, that's all understood. That's all understood. My point is, this team knows that their defense isn't good, and in order for them to win games, they have to put up a high number of points, right?
What point up?
So this is what I'm saying. Sometimes, at some point in time, your quarterback is going to have to win games. That's what
There
I'm
you
saying.
go.
It
And
can't
Nick,
be the defense. It can't be the run game every week.
Me, you, and Nick talked yesterday, PPP. Nick,
Yes,
me,
sir.
and you, and PPP talked yesterday. And I asked one question. I said, do y'all think Bryce can put this team on his back? You remember me asking that,
Yeah,
right?
we did talk about that. Yep.
Yep.
And I
Okay.
wanted to
And I
see it.
said, without Chuba Hubbard, he's gonna have to do that, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. And I told y'all this right here will show where Bryce Young is. And I'm telling you, he cannot put this team on his back and do it. He can't do it, man.
Well, before we go, I will say this: Bryce Young. I think before, let me think here. I think we had 14 points as we were getting ready to go into halftime. Bryce Young did set us up for a field goal. We missed it. We got the ball back, and we couldn't do nothing with it. So we couldn't.
And if we hit that field goal, that's only 17. It still would have been. I mean, what is that?
That's 17. That's 17. With them having 27, you come back after halftime, and you still don't do nothing. You know what I mean? So
yes, sir.
I mean,
couldn't even get back in field goal range.
Bryce is on Joe Burrow level, which is why they trying to, compare what Joe Burrow's doing to what Bryce needs to do. So, I mean, it is what it is, though. Because y'all niggas is
but Joe Burrow can put a team on his back and win the game, dog.
We ain't moving the goalposts. We ain't moving the goalposts. That Bryce isn't the guy.
We ain't moving the goalposts. He can't put this team on his back and win.
It's all good. It's all good. But guess what? Bryce still gonna be here. Where you going?
Yeah, he gonna be here for a little while.
He's still gonna be here. His whole contract.
He gonna be here for a little while. Week 8 next year. They might trade us out.
Where y'all gonna be? Anthony Richardson will be traded before Bryce even get thought about.
That's fine. One fact remains that your guy is going to be gone. This is my team.
Riz, I'm glad that makes you happy.
Y'all are so
that
mad.
makes you feel better about Bryce? We're not mad.
We're as happy as long as Bryce here. Whether we win or lose, it don't matter.
See what our team got.
As long as he's here.
Hold on, fellas. I'm sorry, man. I do gotta go to work, man, and we're gonna cut it short today. Hey, Edge, let them know where they can find you at, man, so they can, because you brought some good points today, man. And just let the people know where they can find you at, man.
Hey, you can find me at the 704 Charlotte Bound Show. I got my own show, A Word Edgewise, and I will be dropping the show on Should We Give the Quarterback the Bag?
All right, PPP. Remember, we got Joe Burrow.
Riz.
We got Joe Burrow. Remember, PPP. We got.
Come on, Riz. You ain't hear the man talking, Riz?
Riz, come on, bro.
You ain't hear the man talking, Riz?
No, I did not.
He's still doing it, bro.
That's why I was
You think you're high?
Go. Hey, Ed. I'm so sorry, Ed. Ed's gonna need a drink when he get off this drink. Okay, Ed, somebody hold me real quick. Edge, go ahead and start over, Edge. All
right, like I said, you can find me at the 704 Charlotte Bound Show. I got my own show over there. It's called A Word Edgewise. I will be dropping the show this week on Should We Give the Quarterback the Bag after year 3. Hey, if you want to find that out, hey, come over there, come show your support, come show some love. And guess what? I will be dropping some things that not a lot of people are going to like, but you know what? I don't care what you like. It's my show.
There you go.
with a whole lot of receipts. So if you got some receipts, you better come greatly for it. You better come greatly, because if you don't, I'm gonna get you.
I got you.
out.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm
Hey, I
gonna
appreciate
come.
you,
I'm gonna
Edge.
join that. I'm gonna join that, Edge.
Yeah. Oh, Panther Pickle, go ahead. Let them know where they can find you at, man.
All right, man. You can find me on Twitter at Panther Pickle. That's the biggest place you can. If you want to, you can jump on Friday Free for All with Cody Lack on C3. I'm always there, but you can find me on Twitter. I do some spaces on Twitter. You're welcome to jump in and give me your opinion.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. 336. Let them know where they can find you at, man.
Oh yeah, man. You guys find me 336 Boston right here on YouTube, bro. Covering the Boston Celtics.
All right, all right. Riz, let them know what Riz. Riz, let them know where they can find you at, Riz. God dang.
See, look, I apologize to Edge. I didn't hear him. He came in chopped and screwed on my end.
You heard
my
him.
internet's probably going in and out, so that's my fault. So I apologize, Edge.
Oh, you good, man.
Y'all can find me on Panther Prime Podcast or Up 2020. Y'all know where I be. I'm talking my shit, coming at 336 next, because he always moving the goalposts. And apparently we got Joe Burrow in number 9. I didn't know that, but I like it. You feel me? I'm going to run with that now.
That is not what I said.
And if they ask me, I'm going to say 336 and how.
Riz. Closing remarks, Riz. That's what this is.
Hey, PPP.
Yeah. Go ahead, Howard.
No, y'all can find me on PPP soon. Pickle and Edge. I'll be on y'all show. I'll be coming there. And but I just want to tell you something, PPP. I don't know if y'all know. Some guy paid $200 to keep y'all off of show, man. I don't know if y'all know that.
Oh, hey, listen, man. I don't care.
No, I know you don't. I'm just letting you know, because I heard Rick say that y'all can't come back until week 1 or some crazy shit. I was on there today. Some guy paid $200 to do that shit. Hey, so I mean, you can go find out for yourself.
Listen. That's good for Ump, man. Hey, however you can get that money, baby.
Yeah.
Hey,
they didn't pay to have Howard off before.
Now if anybody don't want anybody on their show, you come to my show and I guarantee you I keep them off that show. No, I'm an undercut Unc. I say 150. I do under 50.
There you go. Yeah, you got to get that money. You know, it's all good. It ain't bad. Ain't nothing bad or nothing toward nobody.
Hey man, let me tell you, man. The one thing I love about this thing, man, is everybody has their own opinions. You know,
yes, sir.
And the one thing about it, man, you gotta have tough skin out here in these streets, man. Especially talking about your team. You know, hey, if they paid $200 to get me off, I must have been saying something they didn't like that got up under their skin. So hey,
y'all keep calling
that's
them
cool.
man.
You paid to shut me up. That's cool, baby. That's fine. That's fine. When I come back, go ahead and get another $200 ready, because I'm gonna run your pockets.
Damn right. There you go. There you go. Hey, PPP, I know when to be quiet with you. I can feel it coming. I just shut up. I just be quiet. I quit. I submit. You got it.
Hey man, I just be up here having fun, man. I have fun on Unc's channel, man. I have fun on anywhere I go, man. 2 fans in the stands, Uncle Quan, C Dougie. I have fun anywhere I go, man, and it is what it is. You know what I mean? Hey, that's why I have my own channel. You know what I mean? So hey, I can talk my talk over here, and I'm pretty sure people be listening to what I say. That's why I get so much flack. When I go on other platforms, and people be they say they little stuff or whatever. I just laugh at it, man. But it's all love, man. I don't take nothing to heart unless you being disrespectful. Then 305 Miami-Dade County got to come out. Yeah. But other than that, we good. Demetrius, let them know where they can find you at, baby.
Hey, man, like I said, like I always say, y'all can find me on any Panther podcast, PVP, Big Cat, everywhere, man. Just showing support, showing love. Really appreciate what y'all do, man. Really appreciate, like you said, that everybody has a different, difference in opinions, but we can all come up here and share our opinions like adults, and it really tests your football knowledge, man. I really like that And on our channels, man, yo, you really got to do your research. You really got to know what you're talking about, man. So I just, find me in any really, really good football conversation. And other than that, you know what I'm saying? I'll be starting the channel soon, man. But other than that,
Yeah, man. Hey, listen, I can't wait for you to get your channel, Demetrius, because you know a lot about football. I love your take, man. I love your position and how you orchestrate your debates, man, and how you come with your questions, man. So I'm really looking forward to you, getting your channel, man, so we can have some good dialogue for real, for real.
Hey
He be
man,
wrong a
appreciate
lot
that. You
too.
already know anybody up here.
You,
Hey look, hey look, hey look, yo, I gotta put 336 on the first panel, man, so he could be the he could be the antagonist. Cause that boy don't never know what he be talking about.
Yeah, it's all love.
Yo, I love it, man. I love the differences of personality, everything. Man.
yeah, man.
It's football, yo. It's fandom, man.
Yeah, man.
And
That's a
honestly,
fact.
I really think the Panthers got the best fan base, yo.
Oh yeah, most def, man. Most def, man. Hey, season's a wash. I don't have too much expectations for the rest of the season, except for I see. Yeah, Sam Darnold he cooking. I don't have too much expectations for the rest of the season or the last game. I'm excited about football, and going into these playoffs, seeing who's gonna make it to the Super Bowl. So we'll see what our team's gonna do, free agency wise, draft wise. I assume Evero will probably be
I need that
fired.
fire Evero to come
Yeah,
across ASAP.
Evero will be fired pretty soon. And
Next Sunday,
yeah.
I need that joint to drop.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
It's
can I
probably
ask
gonna
you
drop
something?
It's probably gonna drop while they on I-85. Go ahead,
I
Howard.
got you. With us not going anywhere or whatever. Like me, I would be rooting for Atlanta. I'm gonna be rooting for Atlanta to win this
You
division.
can't do that,
Come
Howard.
on, man. You can't root for division rival.
No. Just in
You
the
better stop
playoffs,
that shit, Howard.
you still gonna be watching
Come on,
football, right?
Howard. Nah, Howard. Yeah,
Yeah,
but you can't root for
I'll
division.
still be watching football.
Okay, that's all I'm saying. I'm not talking about going for another team. We're not gonna be there. So you're gonna be looking at football. I mean, do you want Tampa Bay to come out of this division or Atlanta?
I mean,
that's all I'm asking.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I don't want no one from the NFC South to go far. I don't want no one. I don't want no one to go far.
Okay.
Yeah, hey, Fish Bub, you see that, right? He done left. Hey, you see that? He done left Anthony Richardson. Now he going closer to Penix. Now you see that, right?
I still like Anthony Richardson. I'm saying, who do you want to come out the division? That's all. Who do you want?
None of them.
Howard.
None of them. I don't want none of them to come out of the division.
I hope they tie.
Somebody's got to come out of the division, though.
Yeah. If it ain't Carolina, I don't care about none of them. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't care.
Well, you might as well stop watching football then, because Carolina ain't gonna be there. They're not gonna be there. Who are you watching football for?
Yeah, man. Well, fellas, man, y'all be good, man. Enjoy the rest of y'all Sunday, man. We'll be back and we'll be going over this tape. Bryce Young elite crazy talk. Bryce Young is elite crazy talk. Hey, he's made some elite passes. He's made some elite passes. He's done some good things. And if you want to hear more about how elite Bryce Young passes have been, then please subscribe to Panthers Prime Podcast.
Oh God!
Where we break down film and all.
Oh, 336. Oh God, man, that's crazy, man.
Hey man. Uncle Quan, we gonna break that tape down, baby. But man, y'all be good, man.
Man, one love.
Yeah, man. Y'all have a great rest of y'all Sunday, man. All right, man. Y'all have a good one. Peace, man.